right, y'all. What up? What up? It's the All Grind Sports Show, man. Episode 14. The stage is set, and we ready to rock and roll. I go by the name of JC, and as you can see, I got many of my wonderful brothers and friends, co-hosts that came in the building, took time out of their busy schedule to come talk about all the madness that's been going on. First off, my big dog, my OG, Daryl Dunnan is in the building. Welcome back, sir.
Good looking, man.
My guy Eugene, aka EJ Flex, is in the building.
What's going
Not
on?
rocking the fro today, but you know, it's all good. My dog Tyrell in the building. Came to talk this shit.
What's up? Fuck this motherfucker right here. That's how we started off. Fuck out of something.
And my brother Isaiah Anthony, man, as always.
You already know what it is. Fuck Eminem.
Yeah.
I don't know why when I came on here, we were waiting to start the podcast, JC decided to play that trash. But nah, we ain't doing that, bro. Nah.
Hey, we gonna use that.
A whole lot of strays throughout this episode because of JC. So, yeah,
and we gonna use that as the behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's straight. That's fine.
Use that footage for it.
That's fine.
But yeah, man. First off, man, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in the way y'all have been, man. Continue to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let's take this to the furthest extent. You can catch us on all directories at All Grind Sports, YouTube, All Grind Sports. And without further ado, man, let's get into it. Which series y'all want to start with, man? I'm gonna let y'all. Which one should?
Let's start with the least competitive out of them all. Let's get
Got
that.
you. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Go to State. Go to State and Dallas. Go to State and Dallas was the Western Conference Finals. I think one of D wasn't here last week. Isaiah tried to be the the pick the dark horse Dallas Mavericks.
That's why my background is what it is. I finally got to watch The Godfather Part 1 yesterday. Lord. Man.
For the first time?
Yeah, for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Because most of the time they want you to pay like $10 just to rent the movie.
So you've never seen Godfather Part 2 then?
Nah, I'm finna watch that probably tonight or tomorrow.
Which is, okay, and I don't mean to hijack the whole thing, but it is the standard by which all gangster films were made. Godfather Part 2.
Rest in peace, Ray Liotta, by the way.
Yes,
rest
in peace.
Yes. Shout out to Ray Liotta, yeah.
Shout out. One of the most underrated versatile actors of all time.
Yeah, because they talk about the Goodfellas role and that's what they mainly talk about. But yeah. I loved him in Blow when he played Johnny Depp's dad.
Yeah, and Field of Dreams as well. He played his part in Field of Dreams. He played his part.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if anybody else was. You could raise your hand if you were, but I feel like I was right on the money. I think I said go to State in 5, and that was pretty much what happened. Clay pretty much struggled throughout the series. Well, I ain't gonna say struggle, but he wasn't what we're accustomed to from Clay throughout the series. But man, did he end with a bang in Game 5 and played like he was Game 6 Clay.
Yeah. And you know what? Let me take a moment to apologize for criticizing Clay's defense.
Yes, I love it.
That's what Jordan Poole showed me.
I love it. Bring it. I told y'all Clay was that nigga.
Defense I have seen in a while. Him and Luka. I love Luka, but he's got to play defense, bro. That's the only way they're gonna be successful. He's got to come in shape, and he's got to push the ball up the floor more. Like instead of he doesn't really push the pace like he needs to. Especially playing a team like Golden State, you got to push the pace. You got to score points. His team.
I mean, and that's a team that a one-man show is just not going to work against. If there's ever a team that's not going to work against, it was them. Like, I mean, that's not Golden State has been playing beautiful basketball for far too long to allow that, And to be honest, I mean, they overachieved. I mean, I think that's fair to say, to even get to where they were at. But yeah, I mean that had to come to an end at some point, and
Yeah, like you said, that team, that one man show shit don't work. Sorry. If LeBron can't do it like in this generation, then I'm sorry, who can? You know, I love Luka, love him, but I'm sorry, his teammates failed him as well.
Hey, did y'all see that crazy stat though that said that Luka played as many like first All NBA and second All NBA players as LeBron did his whole playoff career?
Yeah.
Already did that?
Yeah.
Thought that was interesting.
And something about 40-point games too.
Okay.
That one I didn't see.
Yeah. One of the youngest players to have
They trying to create stats for this dude to sound great.
Hey, they do that for Jokic all the time. Y'all don't say that.
No, sir. No, sir. You tried it. No, sir. Yeah, nice try. Let's stay on topic. Yeah,
as a matter of fact,
my boy got MVP. Yeah, try again.
Hold on. They didn't give up on the Americans. They didn't shifted it to anybody that's white.
They're trying to rebuild the international brand. It's the international stuff.
When I said
like I called it. You called it. You did. I was about to give you credit.
Here, bro. Just like y'all are trying to create stuff to make Eminem a great rapper. I told you, Eminem's gonna catch strays this episode.
Hey, look. Just like Eugene.
No.
Hey, look. Just like Eugene Crate. All that BS about Adam Schefter and how good of a reporter he is.
Hey, no, Schefter be getting him. Oh,
no, he that first thing.
But come on, be for real though.
The
international game has stepped up vastly from let's say the 80s when you only had really Hakeem, and in the 90s you had what's his name?
No. Hakeem was not an international player, bro. He went to the University of Houston and then got drafted by Houston.
He's still from overseas, though.
He played soccer over there. He played soccer when he was there. He never played basketball.
But what I'm saying is Joel Embiid played soccer until he was 15?
I mean, but does he play for Cameroon in the Olympics now?
He's trying to get French citizenship.
Or French, where? So, these guys, he went to Kansas.
Either way, what I'm saying is we could have not imagined that you have 4 or 5 guys who are international players that are top 10 players in
I'm
Luka,
not giving
Giannis.
I can't give you Embiid. I can't give you Embiid. Giannis, okay. I'll give you Giannis. I can give you Giannis.
You got Giannis, Luka, Jokic. I'm sorry, I gotta count Embiid.
So I can't give you Embiid. He went to Kansas, brother.
Just because he went to Kansas don't mean
them other dudes played pro, right?
Yeah,
in their country. So then they came over to the NBA. If you played in the college system, you're an American.
He played in the college system for 1 year.
Embiid went to Kansas. He wasn't that far removed from just starting to play basketball. To be fair, just
right, but
2-3.
Yeah, he didn't play with any grown up. Like Luka is a legitimate international player.
Yeah. I mean, Luka won MVP in the EuroLeague, which is the second best league in the entire world at 18 years old, won a championship, dominated that league. I don't get how his draft stock was so trash because it's like he went high, but a lot of people was doubting his talent.
Because
he dominated
big,
we know why.
They didn't think that he could defend anybody.
Yeah.
But they didn't know he could shoot like this.
Yeah. I remember it was a couple dudes that was super, super high on him and everybody else wasn't. And I was always thinking them 2 dudes was crazy. I'm like,
what draft was that?
And then I looked at
that was
2018, 2019. Yeah. And then I looked at his highlights, and I don't know, it just he's playing internationally. It's obviously not NBA level, so it wasn't much to be impressed about. And then he only averaged 15 points over there, so I was like, I literally had one of my little road dogs tell me he felt like Luka was like the second coming of LeBron. And I was like, and I started hating on Luka just because he said that until Luka actually started playing in NBA. And then that shit went out the window. I was
like Tyrell
I see what
said,
he was talking about.
But it's like Tyrell said, he was playing in EuroLeague at 16, 17, 18 years old, playing against grown men.
And
that league is far better than college.
But he didn't just play over there. He dominated.
Ricky Rubio was playing at 14 years old.
But look. No one.
Ricky Rubio was not the offensive talent. Nowhere near.
And this guy is big.
I'm saying they had the same trajectory though.
Luka at 18 years old, playing against a bunch of grown professional men. No one has ever dominated the EuroLeague that young ever. That's including
I'm not
Dirk Nowitzki.
disputing that. I'm saying Rubio did play in a league full of grown damn men as a kid, though. He did.
Okay, but what I'm
the
saying
only
is
thing
not
that
only
was
did he
special
play,
about him was his passing. That's it. He didn't have the three. Like he couldn't rebound.
Hey,
like
it was special enough to take him over Steph. It was special enough to do that.
Okay, nigga, you talking about Minnesota? Let's be real. Come on, my boy.
They also
Come on, my
selected
boy.
John
Hey,
Flynn. Y'all
thank
remember
you.
that?
They took
John
Johnny
Flynn.
Flynn.
That's unfair. That's unfair, Jay. You know, they would love it. They would love a do-over. They would love a do-over on that.
Yeah, I mean,
Steph,
even if you go,
Steph was the little kid out of Davidson. Didn't nobody, you know what I mean? You know,
ain't nobody
knows he was
like
going to beat
this.
Steph.
Yeah. I mean, even go lower tier with international, like you said, Rubio, Patty Mills, you know, like, and then you got the legends like Nowitzki and Yao Ming. I mean, like the international game has been picking up the last 20 years anyway. And I think it's only going to get better, to be honest. I really do.
Well, you know, you had Petrovic.
Yep.
You had Deadlift Shrimp. So, you know, there's always been
Tony Kukic.
And the Gasols. They didn't play college here. So you've always had guys coming over for you know, since, you know, probably late 80s. And honestly, I think it's going to continue to be like that, but the dominant guys are going to be the American black kids.
Yeah, typically the guys that get drafted from overseas are the ones that are considered international players. And then there's also the Darko Milicic effect that affected Luka Doncic's stock, because everybody's afraid to draft a European player high because of the whole incident with Darko Milicic and the Pistons. So
I think, I mean, this might be conspiracy, but I think that was supposed to happen. I don't think Detroit was supposed to get Wade or Melo. I think everybody went where they were supposed to go.
Melo wouldn't have fit in that team anyway. If you go back and think about the 04 Pistons, the 03-04 Pistons, he wouldn't have fit. He would have been.
Larry Brown would have made him fit.
I think so too.
Yep. No, I'm sorry. Melo's just too selfish, bro.
He was too selfish and and he didn't play that defense. Everybody, whole team played defense.
You don't think Rasheed Wallace and
they would have gotten
Phillips and
he would have gotten
Wallace.
He would have bitched about it.
And Ben Wallace.
Like, they would have fought. They would have fought this young ass.
That veteran leadership,
demanding a trade.
That veteran
Melo
leadership
would have been in Detroit crying and demanding a trade.
They hurt me.
No, hey, Isaiah, that was a different time, bro. You couldn't just come with the demanded trade shit. Them boys,
that's true.
Carmelo would have got his ass in line. I thank God, because I don't want to hear the Pistons talk about how much of a dynasty they have. So I'm glad they did his ass.
Carmelo is like Eminem to me. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Carmelo is so.
Let's go back to the round though.
Carmelo's overrated.
I feel like Carmelo never got the real good coach like the greats did. The Jordans, the Kobes, the Shaquille O'Neals. He never got that coach that wasn't gonna take that shit, and that was Carmelo's problem. Was
that a straight?
George Karl didn't take that shit.
Was that a straight for George Karl, sir?
I was about to say
because George Karl didn't take that shit.
Hey, he didn't play defense in Denver.
He didn't play defense anywhere.
He never played defense.
He would have played defense.
That's like saying James Harden
Jackson. Had he ever played for Pat Riley, Phil Jackson, or Coach Brown, he would have played defense.
They would have traded his crybaby ass. I'm sorry. They would have got him the fuck out of Dodge.
All right, hey, Flex. I need your thoughts on Golden State Maverick series.
We all saw it coming. I mean, let's just be honest.
I think you gave Dallas a couple more games than me, but
yeah, I gave them. I said Golden State in 6, I think.
No,
but,
7.
No, I didn't say 7. That was the Boston Heat series. I said 7.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Golden State, they're just a deeper team. They're just a well-oiled machine. And you know, Dallas, they just got Luka, and that's pretty much it.
All right, D.
The game that Dallas won, I feel like the NBA carried that one just to kind of get the TV thing going. This was a total.
Yeah, man, Luka
mismatch.
One, you a cold nigga, boy.
Hey, can we talk about officiating?
One of them.
This was a total mismatch. I also think I ain't gonna talk about Boston. That's the other series. So all right, yeah, and I just want to say, Golden State, this is their best. Well,
he finna say
this
something.
might be tied for their best Western Conference championship that they've ever won. If they end up winning the NBA championship, it will be their best one that they won because there will be nothing that anybody can say. There'll be on the first one, they was like, "Oh, Kyrie got hurt. They had to use Dellavedova." The other ones, they had Durant. So if Golden State wins this one, the trio of Curry and Clay and Draymond, this will really solidify them dudes as legitimate Hall of Fame guys and all of the stuff people say about them.
I agree.
So there's that. And as far as their Western crown, it's the second best since the first one when they won in what 15. So there's that part of it, and I expect Golden State to win
15. Even though I don't feel like this, so y'all don't attack me like this is my opinion. But 15, there was somebody hurt every series.
Yep,
that they played.
Okay,
the first series they talked about. Y'all gonna
say that this year.
They talked about Beverly getting hurt,
Memphis.
and then not Beverly. What was it? Anthony Davis. Who was it that first series?
Pelicans, damn sure.
Pelicans. Who was hurt on the Pelicans?
The Pelicans. DeMarcus
So as in
Cousins.
the Debo, it was Debo.
At this point, it would be news if Anthony Davis played in the game.
So with the Pelicans, somebody was hurt. I can't remember exactly who it was, but I know
DeMarcus. It was DeMarcus Cousins.
I know Mike Conley was hurt, and I know people, and then obviously Kyrie and Love. So people would point to that. Now I don't think those players would have made a difference anyway. But
not just Conley.
People don't discredit them for that. I remember that being a thing at the time.
Not just Conley.
That would. My bad. The only.
Well, you don't think that Dellavedova? Huh? What you say, Isaiah?
I said in 15, the only series that would have been a true difference is the finals with Kyrie and Love.
Yeah,
they would have still smoked the
Kyrie
Grizzlies.
only played a few minutes of the first quarter of the first game.
I think just
and Love
Kyrie
didn't play at all. I gotta disagree with you, man. I think that was big.
I think Kyrie alone.
And everybody gets hurt. I just got to telling my boy that's a Tampa Bay fan who cried about Tristan Wirfs and Chris Godwin being hurt. So I'm gonna say this: everybody has injuries.
It's part of the sports. It's part of sports.
Yeah, like they're gonna say that this year too. They're gonna be like, "Oh, well, Jokic didn't have his full team." I got
hurt,
but they would have still lost. They gonna say
Morant being hurt in the Memphis series.
Okay. Yeah, they would have still lost. Like, come on, bro. Like, be for real, man. Come on.
Also, before Kyrie injured his knee in that first game, he was already playing with knee tendonitis.
Yeah. Because we set him out. We set him out in that game.
All right, since we go in there, something that nobody ever brings up was that Klay Thompson was fresh off of a concussion going into that final series.
You brought it up, not us.
We didn't even know if he was going to play game one. I never hear anybody talk about that ever.
You brought up the injuries, not us.
I mean, because there's no need to since they ended up winning.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying it was on.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it equates to Kyrie and Love, but I mean that series. Once Kyrie went down, that series was pretty much over. I remember at the time I didn't know who to take. I don't even think I picked anybody to win that series. I didn't know what was gonna happen, and then once Kyrie went down, it was like, yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I remember that first.
Even though they went up 2-1.
Yeah, I remember that series like to this day vividly because I remember like going into that series like very confident that like even with Kyrie, because Kyrie got hurt in that Atlanta series the series before, and Atlanta was the best team in the NBA. Everybody was talking about how Atlanta had as far as record wise. Hold on. As far as record wise,
that got to be
they were the best team in the East.
60-win team I ever seen.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking strictly
ever seen.
Right, but I'm talking strictly record wise. Like strictly record wise, they were the best team in the NBA, and we went in there, dominated them in 4 games. I was feeling very confident. After that first game, I was like,
"Oh, Atlanta like that? Nobody."
Look. Hold on, JC. Hold on. Because that, I mean, still, you know what I'm saying?
If you want to go there, nigga, you slid out of that Chicago series, nigga. Because
no, that Chicago series kind of had me sweating a little bit.
Don't do that over no Atlanta when y'all got lucky to even get out Chicago series.
That Chicago series had me sweating a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But I remember after watching that first game against the Warriors, like even before Kyrie went down, I was like, oh, we in fucking trouble. I said, oh God, we in fucking trouble. I said, oh my fucking goodness. Because I always had a little eye on Golden State, but I didn't know they was that damn good. I was like, shit. You know, so like, you know,
went up 2-1 though.
Went up 2-1. But let's give credit to Golden State in general. You can put all narratives out there, whatever it may be. You still got to go out there and play the games. The fact that they have won 21 out of their last 23 playoff series, 6 out of the last 8 NBA finals there. And if you think about it, since 2015, outside of the 2 years that they missed the playoffs, every single year that they've made the playoffs since 2015, they've gone to the NBA finals. I don't give a fuck what people say. This is greatness that we're watching in front of our fucking eyes. And I think we need to appreciate it more. I honestly do.
Hey, y'all notice how Ty gives more love to other teams and all the sports, but he barely gives love to any of the Cleveland teams. Y'all notice that? He a Cleveland fan.
Can I tell you why?
No, we don't even want to hear. No. We don't even care, man.
Can I tell you why?
Y'all remember? Y'all see that Raiders background, right?
This team, look,
that Raiders background, right? You got that recorded. I want you to put that on the bloopers too.
Look. You see that? You see this helmet right here? You see this helmet right here? That's 22 years of bad football. I don't want to hear no optimism about these motherfuckers until I see it. I done seen it with the Golden State Warriors. I done seen it with the San Antonio Spurs. I done seen it with LeBron James. These motherfuckers ain't proved shit to me.
Tyrell, I was watching the other episode, bro. Listen, I'm going to tell you just like I told you then. That was before Deshaun, bro. All of that shit is over with.
No, it is not. Until you start winning on the field.
You never had a guy like this.
I don't give a damn.
We'll save this. We'll save this. We're going to talk some Raiders.
I don't give a damn.
We'll save this.
Win first, then I'll see it.
Hey, I'm on the record as saying he is about to do things in Cleveland that you guys have never seen.
I'm with you.
I'm on record.
I'm hoping for that too.
You guys
gotta get back. We gotta get back.
Help me out, man.
Up until this point, you guys are Bernie Kosar people. Wait till this guy finish doing his thing.
Watch Bernie Kosar. So, like I said, 22 years of bad football. I'm not giving them no goddamn confidence. I'm not having no hope for these motherfuckers.
Hey, I'll go back to Bernie.
Hey, we literally got 2 series, man, and then we could get into all of that. Can y'all
yeah, okay, all right.
Okay. All right, Jay.
2 series, all right? So, and it's going pretty quick, man. We already on the next topic. What does Dallas need to do this summer?
Get a second star.
Yeah, get a second star.
And specifically,
what kind of second star? Yeah, nigga, don't get them vague answers. What kind of second star?
Let me get specifically a transitional guy, a guy that's going to get up and down the court. Luka is a great half-court guy. You have to have a guy that can generate instant buckets, man. So they might need a couple guys, actually.
They need a consistent 3-and-D player, not sometime. Oh, I go 5 for 8, Reggie Bullock, and then I go 0 for 10.
You can't say they don't try.
Like, bro, man, I'm not hearing that, bro. Nah, bro. Luka be sending out dimes, and these boys be firing up bricks. They need to get a second.
You might got to take Luka off the point.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking that like a year or two.
They might have to.
They need to get a real point guard.
Like I said, it's either that or Luka needs to come in better shape and push the ball. He has to push the ball.
That's not gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen, Isaiah.
You got to do
his game is big man. You know, that big out top.
You know. I mean, this probably pipe dream, but you know, a player I think would be like perfect for them, like Kawhi. I think that would be like a perfect fit for a player like that.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I know, but wishful thinking, right? I mean, you never know. We didn't think KD was gonna go to state, so
nah, I don't see that happening.
Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking for them.
Pandemic
and nobody thought KD was gonna do that shit.
There was some chirps about, and I know y'all probably don't care, but there was some chirps about them going after Gobert.
Yep. That's what I see
There
him
was
going
some
after.
about that.
I see it happening. I see Gobert going to Dallas. I really do.
I think we have footage of
cares?
if we go back and look at footage, I think we have footage about how I feel about Gobert.
I think we all know how y'all feel about Gobert.
Tyrell too. So I don't want him to get started either.
Regular season player chokes in the playoffs. Every trip. He don't do shit in the playoffs.
And he's one-dimensional.
I will say this playoffs, that bit wasn't really
This?
his fault. No, hold on, stop, Tyrell, stop, hold on. When you let Jalen Brunson go off like that, bro, a role player go crazy like that on y'all, like, come on, bro. That one, I'm saying this playoffs. The other ones, yeah, completely 100% his fault. Like, he's one-dimensional. He's still one-dimensional. He's still not no franchise player type guy. But this playoffs, that
They
was
paying
the
him like
main
it.
player's
They
fault.
paying him like it.
I know they are. When they gave him the contract, I laughed.
Right.
He bamboozled him.
Anybody else hoping that Jarrell actually become the second star on the team? Because I actually like how he plays basketball on both sides of the court.
Who?
The dude that you was just mentioning for the Mavericks.
Jalen Brunson?
Yeah,
He's
Jalen
not
Brunson.
gonna
Thank you.
become the second star, no. His dad
I'm saying
hoping.
hoping.
Discount. None of that bullshit, bro. He folded.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know who I used to not be too fond of, but kind of impressed me this series? Dinwiddie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Why weren't you fond of
I
him?
don't know, maybe because he was a little overrated when the Brooklyn stint, when they was trying to like make him the guy.
Hold on. No. Stop. I know full well you ain't call him overrated, but when you were sitting up here talking about you want D-Lo back and that bullshit, nah, partner.
That was part of it.
Nah.
When D-Lo came, they were still trying to like make him like that, like a 1-2 punch, and I just felt like Dinwiddie's not that guy. I felt like he should have been a backup point guard at the time.
I don't feel like I don't feel like that narrative was being pushed though. Like,
I don't. Maybe within my circle, I'm in a sports group chat, so we, it's like 20 of us, and we be throwing all types of opinions out. So because of that, I was never like too fond of him, and I kind of really didn't even understand like why they traded for him. I mean, other than just trying to get rid of Porzingis. But I feel like he's actually like an asset to them, whether they keep him or trade him. I feel like he's actually an asset to that team, and I was impressed with how he played in this playoff run.
He's a solid NBA
for the most
starting point guard.
He's been solid, yeah. He's been solid, and he's hit some big buckets too.
Kobe gave Dinwiddie, whatever his name is, the stamp, man. So hey, we can't front on him. He balled.
See, Kobe was just out here giving it to anybody, huh?
Giving it to anybody. What?
Not to anybody. Didn't he give it to Tatum?
Dinwiddie can get buckets, bro. What are you talking about?
He said Kobe.
Player,
he said Kobe said he was an all-star in his opinion. The year that he didn't go to All-Star.
Yeah, he was more deserving than D'Angelo Russell's bum ass.
All right, let's get to it, man. The one that we was all waiting on, that and we got a show like we expected, even though I know it started off a little rough.
And I was right.
Ended with a bang. Miami and Boston, man. That was a treat.
Everybody said I was a man.
Give me G buckets. First of all, put some respect on that man name. We're gonna get to the shot in a minute, but put some respect on that man name for even keeping them in the first place. But we can start with the obvious. We'll get the elephant. We'll address the elephant in the room. What the hell was this nigga thinking?
I got a tie. I got a tie between Ja and Jimmy as my favorite players in the league. I think I like to watch Ja play a little more, but my favorite player in the National Basketball Association right now is Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy
played in every
definitely one of my top
games.
3 favorite players.
He played in every minute of games 6 and 7 in the playoffs when his team needed him.
He played every minute of game 6? I thought it was just 7. I think
no, he didn't come out in game 6 either. Look at it. I don't think he came out in game 6 either. He gave him 47 points in game 6 to force the game 7. So yeah, as far as guys that, he's a guy that could have played in the 80s.
He was only out 2 minutes of game 6.
Yes. So I mean,
2 minutes. Okay. Well, 46. Yeah.
46.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Jimmy.
Okay, why did he take that idiotic shot, man? Y'all sound off.
I don't necessarily
idiotic.
think it was idiotic.
I don't agree with. Yeah, I don't agree.
It wasn't as bad as everybody makes it seem.
That wasn't even a top 3 good decision he could have made at that moment.
I mean, at the time,
that was
hold on. If you replay that clip, the defense was retreating, and Jimmy went for the win.
Yeah,
that's what he went for.
Not go for the win. You know why he didn't go for the win? Because there was still 11 seconds left, and he was going to have to get a stop regardless. So
why not? Okay. He didn't go for the win. He went for the go-ahead bucket. He didn't go for a tie. He went for the go-ahead bucket.
You were going to need a stop regardless.
Did I not just say go-ahead bucket? That means the bucket was going to put them ahead.
Is that Jimmy's strength?
Nigga,
that nigga took 10 threes this season. What
the fuck does it matter? What you not listening?
What do you mean? Now? What does it matter? That's why he's at home right now. That's what it matters.
Listen, you want your
You want to know why he's at home right now? No, you want to know why he's at home right now? Because Kyle Lowry, what's his name? Struce.
Hey, I'm not even a Lowry fan. I'm not even a Lowry fan, but Lowry has some big shots to keep them in this damn series. Yeah. And he was playing some physical D in Game 7.
I will log off this podcast.
He was still playing with the bad hamstring too.
Lowry folded, bro.
I'm not.
So you just gonna take away the big moments that he did have to even keep them in the split in the first place.
And Tyler Herro being out.
Hold on. This is why Miami really lost the series.
This nigga is burnt up.
Oh my god.
Rachel.
So you gonna tell me Kyle Lowry, who shot 4 for 11, 1 for 6, 0 for 6. 5 for 14.
I'm not saying Lowry had the greatest series ever, and like that.
If he could have just
at the moments that mattered, he had some big moments on both ends of the floor.
JC, stop.
But I don't even want to talk about Larry. I don't even want to talk about Larry. Yeah, so with Jimmy, they go on an 11-0 run, right, to potentially have a chance to win the game. That is not something that you do at that moment, bro. I'm sorry. One of the things he could have done.
That's not something that you do.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
That's not something that you do.
I don't agree with him letting the defense set up, but I would rather him have done that and let the defense set up than for you to just pull up and take a low percentage shot for your standards. Rather than, again, you got a 35-year-old Horford in front of you that you can easily take to the bucket. You was doing it all game. So the last 2 games, really.
I think
why not take that easy 2, get back and make the stop that you need to make anyway. I could see if it was like 3-4 seconds left. Then it's like, okay, we just need a 3-4 second stop. Boom, we can get up out of here with a dub. But 11 seconds is an eternity in the NBA. That is a lot of time.
I think you're downplaying the fatigue factor also with Jimmy Butler.
That's not even more reason to not take it. That's why you spent it short.
Yeah. But why would you want them to go into overtime if he's already
spent?
Why would you want to go? Yeah, you don't want to play overtime. He's already spent.
He already played the full 48 minutes in the first place.
We saw it with KD last year.
If I'm Spoelstra,
if you tired like that, call a timeout, get a better shot.
I can live with the best player on my team taking that shot.
Yeah.
If you call in a timeout, then you allow Boston to actually strategize. Yeah. I mean, he was in transition.
I know why. I get what y'all saying, but I'm just saying, I think taking that shot still wasn't that wasn't even in the top 3 of things that he could have done at that moment. It would have been a better decision than what he did to just.
What are 3 things that could have been better?
If it's a different player, I don't have as much.
What are 3 things that
but that's not better? Butler's strength.
Tell me 3 things that could have been better, like D said.
I don't want to hear about strengths. He's the best player on the team.
I'm gonna tell you
in the moment.
One was take Horford off the dribble. 2 would have been to call a timeout. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
And perhaps risk overtime, and you already dead tired. You already played every single minute.
If you're that scared of overtime, then I guess you just wasn't going to win.
It's not even that he was scared. I mean, it's not even that he was scared.
JC, be for real,
right?
Bro.
Nah,
bro.
I got the 3 reasons.
He ruined a great run. They went on an 11-0 run.
Right.
Bro, you keep blaming Jimmy like this is his fault, bro. Like this 100% his team.
I didn't say it was 100%.
Did not show up, bro. Like Kyle Lowry averaged 9 points on fucking
All I'm talking about
28% shooting, and you're
that is
sitting
all
up
I'm
here
talking about.
talking about some. You sat up
we
here
can
and talked
also
about Kyle Lowry being such a great help and keeping them in the game. He didn't do shit.
we can also go to the three they took away from Strus. That was really a three. I mean, if we want to go to other
He
stuff,
stepped on the line, bro.
I'm only talking about that shot that he took at that moment after the 11-0 run to get them back in the game. That's all I'm talking about.
Okay. So hold on. So that one moment lost them the series.
That ended the game. I'm not saying that lost them the series, but that for sure was the reason that split ended. Like it was after that, it was a wrap.
Look, I'm gonna tell you the three reasons.
It wasn't
why.
Kyle Lowry and Strus combining over 3 games to go 1 for like 28.
If we're talking about the entirety of the series, then yes, Jimmy was on an island by himself.
But my thing is,
and that is why,
from all scrutiny,
so hold on. My question is, okay,
damn.
so let's say he ties the game. What's still stopping Boston from scoring? I'm confused.
What I'm saying is, whether he makes or misses the shot, they were going to need to get a stop, regardless. So why not take the easier shot?
So
that's all I'm saying.
So why are you arguing the shot if they were gonna have to, stop Boston in the first place? Either way,
because it's an easier shot.
There
than
is a scenario
I'm not
where
gonna say an easier shot. It's a higher taking Horford off the dribble is a higher percentage shot for Jimmy Butler than what he did on that pull-up stop and pop.
Who said he was capable of doing that? He's basically
I'm not
played
talking
every
about
minute.
I'm talking
of the
about
game.
a higher percentage when you need to get a stop anyway. That's what I'm talking about.
So physically spent, you are incapable of blowing by Al Horford to go for a higher percentage shot. He was probably physically spent. That was his best option right there. He probably didn't have his legs.
What about 2016?
Having your legs affects a jump shot more than taking somebody off the dribble.
Even going off the dribble, either way,
your shot is basically that.
They weren't trying to go to overtime. It is what it is. They weren't trying to go to overtime. He was spent.
Hey,
he's the reason they even made it to 7 games. Okay, so like I feel like it's nitpicking.
Y'all are really exaggerating this.
It's
I'm saying Jimmy Butler is like the most trash player in the NBA or something.
But that's how you sound. You nitpicking.
He took a dumb shot that ended the series. That single-handedly
ended
the series at that moment.
The best player.
You just said that single-handedly ended the series. The best
player on my basketball team had the ball at the end, and he took a shot to put us up 1, and it didn't go in. That's what happened.
Exactly.
And shit happens. And
D, you're leaving something out. And he had an easier shot that he could have took.
Look, that's all I know. I got 3 steps to how Jimmy would have had a little bit more energy. Step 1, don't have sex with Rachel Nichols. Step 2, block her number.
First of all, I can't
Step 3, get some rest.
With that background, bro. You got to change that background.
No, we know what they did in that bubble.
Rachel. My thing is, hold on. My thing is, so in 2016, why is Kyrie's shot called a game-winning shot when they had like 50 seconds left when he hit it?
That wasn't the game-winning shot, but I think why
it ended up being the game-winning shot.
But I think for one, it pretty much ended up being that, and I think the fact that nobody scored from either team within the last 5 minutes is why people put so much stock in that shot. Mm-hmm. That's what I think that is.
Not only that, but like you can even tell, and I pay attention to the commentators, so you can tell Mike Brand is like waiting for the Golden State Warriors to hit a shot because he doesn't even make his best call on the Kyrie shot. Like it was a great call, but it wasn't his best call.
Yeah, because it was still a whole minute left.
Yeah, it was still a whole minute left.
And if Jimmy Butler hits that 3,
and then they get the stop,
and they get the stop shot. They end the game on a 14-0 run.
And we're having a whole different conversation.
Exactly. And Jimmy Butler gets the same type of love.
He missed the shot.
So he's the best player on our team.
And he went for the win.
He's the best player on our team. He's the reason we're here. And I can live with him making or missing that.
He's the reason we're here, and he's going to be the reason that we get eliminated if the shot doesn't fall. And that's exactly what happened.
You got to pick and choose your battles.
That would have been a higher percentage shot for Max Strus than for Jimmy to take at that moment.
Oh,
okay, but when
I disagree. I disagree with that.
Wait, hold on. But when players,
because the type
when the number one player doesn't. Here's the thing, though. When the number one player doesn't take the final shot, everybody shits on him. So then when the number one player takes a shot and don't make it, we still shit on him. He did the right thing. He took the shot. He took control of the team. He did that shit.
And that's always
he put the team on his back, literally.
Hey, and you can't deny it. Was he open?
Yes,
Yeah,
was.
he was open.
Yes, he was.
He was open, but that's why I'm only saying as far as like Jimmy as a player, he don't even shoot threes like that no more. At all. So it's
nobody's saying
that's why I'm
he's
saying
some
it's not really
3-point
high percentage for him.
sniper.
If this was
Right.
damn near any other player, I'm probably not tripping like that because those are shots that they take all the time, but that's not what Jimmy does. So
But
that's
Jimmy's
why it's
going
like,
for
damn,
the
like
win.
But
you've
literally
been
said
taking niggas to the hole all game. Like, why
the words
stop
that
at this
came
moment?
the words that came out of your mouth was top 3 idiotic things that Jimmy Butler could have done. Am I right or wrong?
No, that wasn't what I said.
What did you
I
say?
said that wasn't in the top 3 of things that he should have done at that moment.
You literally
what I
said it was an idiotic shot that he took. You
I
said
did
that
say
was top
that,
3.
but that wasn't what your wording was right now.
Okay, whatever, nigga. You said it was an idiotic shot, right?
Yes.
Yes, he
For him,
did.
How
Jimmy,
so?
yes.
He is the best player on the team. He went for the win, and he was open. Right or wrong? So it was not an idiotic shot.
He had a better
He
shot.
just
That's why.
Exactly.
He had a better
Exactly.
shot.
Exactly.
He had a higher percentage.
But it wasn't.
Because he had a better shot does not make that a bad shot.
It definitely doesn't
It
make
is
it idiotic.
when those type of stakes is on the line. Hell yeah, nigga, you was 10 seconds away from going to the finals.
Hey,
what
it
do
don't
we
matter
always-
the stakes. It don't matter the stakes.
Potentially.
It's basketball. They out there playing basketball, bro.
What do we always criticize LeBron on? He
Not
would
taking
always
a shot.
he always make the smart play. Am I right? And what happened when he passed it to Kyle Korver? Did Kyle Korver hit it?
No.
Exactly. So
And
that's
LeBron
just an
didn't put the team
example.
on the back.
And that's just an example. Jimmy
And that's
Butler,
one of LeBron's narratives.
and not just that, but maybe Max Strus was wide open. But does Max Strus, is he capable of hitting that game-winning shot on the line?
Put him back. He just hit a crazy shot over
But
somebody
Max
to even
Strus
put them
was ass
back
the
in the
whole
game.
damn
Max Strus has
series,
been,
bro.
he was not consistent.
Jimmy,
He had
wasn't
not been
consistent.
consistent.
He wasn't
Jimmy
consistent.
made the right
You're
call.
right.
Jimmy made the right call.
Does Max Strus have ice in his veins like
I
Jimmy
vehemently
Butler does?
Disagree.
Can Jimmy Butler hit that game-winning shot with the game on the line? Is he comfortable doing it compared to
It
Max
just
Strus?
even the way he shot, it just like Jimmy's hitting like game-winning threes before, bro. I've been a Jimmy G fan since Chicago. Like Jimmy's
Oh
always.
no! What
favorite
you
player.
just say? What'd you just say?
Jimmy
What'd you
G.
just say?
Jimmy
Hold on,
G.
Jimmy
What'd you just say?
Fuck it.
Jimmy
Jimmy
G.
Hold on, what'd you just say?
Dang, when did Jimmy Garoppolo play for this?
Everybody
I'm
stop!
trying to figure
Everybody
that
stop!
out.
Everybody
He's
stop!
getting his Jimmys mixed
Everybody
up.
stop! Everybody stop! What did you just say? Jimmy.
He said Jimmy G.
Jimmy G buckets. Y'all ain't never
before
heard
that. No, stop. No, fuck the nickname. What did you just say?
About what?
Jimmy has hit what?
He's hit game-winning threes before. For
Okay,
sure.
then.
I
End
know
of
that as a
discussion.
fan.
End of discussion.
But the way he shot that wasn't
The
his
way
way.
he shot it.
Jimmy's three.
He took the
Oh,
shot.
my God.
is when he set up.
Now you really
Hold
nitpick.
up, because I'm
The
a real
way he
Buckets fan,
shot.
bro.
And he moving the
Oh, my
Jimmy's
goalposts.
threes is when this nigga when he set up, has a nigga on the one-on-one, probably on the wing. Boom, hit him with that little step back and right in that wing.
So
Smack him
you're
in the
saying
eye.
that's the
That's-
only way he can
That's
make
when he's
a
at his
three?
best.
Is that the only way he can possibly make a three?
I'm not saying that's the only way. I'm saying that's like his most highest percentage. That's like y'all never heard of hot spots? Does that
Come
sound
on,
familiar?
Come
come
on,
on,
bro,
come
nigga.
on, Jay, give it up, give it up,
You
Jay.
think
It's a
at every
losing battle.
game winning shot you can get
Hey,
to a hot spot,
Take
bro?
this.
That's the
Take
if
that.
that's the
Take
hill
that
you
L.
want to die on, Jay. Go ahead,
Hey,
man. But
okay,
Take-
well,
take this.
right
Take
now
this
Miami
L.
is sitting
You
at
losing
home
this.
because of that shot that he took. So I
No,
mean, y'all can
that's
say I
not
took
why
it
they
out.
are.
That's
So
not
Miami-
why they are.
disagree
They
with
why
that
they at
statement. Yeah,
So
yeah.
we can end
They at
that.
home because of Rachel. That's why they at home. Because Jimmy went with Rachel again. That's why they at home.
Now, y'all can give y'all thoughts on the series entirety.
Number one, that's not why they at home. Number two, I feel like we're not talking about Peyton Pritchard tripping Jimmy Butler up enough because that's what led to Jimmy getting hurt in the first place to where he sat out the second half. What was that, game 3? Feel like we're not talking about that enough. And then number 4, injuries played a big time role in this series. It is what it is. Boston,
Wait, but
they
didn't win
stepped
that
up.
game?
What game?
The game
talking-
that he went out.
No, Jimmy stayed out the second half of the game. The game that he went out.
I know, but didn't Miami win that game?
Yeah, Miami won that game.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Boston stepped up and they fucked up in game 6, and I felt like Miami was just spent. they were just spent, man. They put a lot of energy into winning that game 6, a lot of emotional energy and just a lot of energy, man. But hey, Boston moves on. Miami, hey, get Jimmy another star if possible.
As like I said before on the other show, it might just be Boston's time. I hope the hell that it's not, because I'm a Laker fan.
Blasphemous. You saying that?
It might be possible.
I have Golden State winning the series, but as far as this Eastern Conference Finals series, it probably was just Boston's time. They outlasted the Heat. The Heat made a run at the end in Game 7 at home. And Jimmy's shot went off a little bit to short left. I feel like if Jimmy's shot goes in, they Boston up and win the game. But it didn't happen. So it literally came down to the last
You're saying
shot.
that way too confidently that Tatum and Brown was just gonna get D'd up for that last possession.
I'm gonna say it like this. I feel like, and I would tell you this on the real after having watched plenty of playoffs and NBA finals. I feel like Tatum and especially Brown are a little too loose with the rock, my nigga. They be a little too worried about making moves.
I agree.
Than being strong with the rock. And both of them they're gonna lose to Golden State, in part because of that. And then they'll come back stronger next year knowing that they gotta stop with all the little moves and doing all the little shit that they know, the skillful little moves that they have. And just be strong with the rock, homie, and go up with the ball and shoot your shot on a lot of those things that they do.
Yeah, they try to do that and one shit a lot.
Yeah, they do. Especially Brown. Brown is very loose with the rock. And I feel Tatum, for the amount of times that he has the rock in his hand, he is way too loose with the rock too. Mm-hmm. And that's how I feel about them guys. They would be 1 times better than they are right now if they weren't so loose with the rock.
Because Golden State capitalizes on those turnovers.
They do. And Golden State creates a lot of turnovers to begin with, even on the best teams that don't turn the ball over as much. This is a series the NBA needed, though.
To be honest with you, I feel like that's how they keep anybody that plays in the game, is with that little, if we go and look at their turnovers, I bet you they have a lot of them. Marcus Smart plays a little stronger with the ball than those two guys do.
I will say this too. Boston plays about as great of defense as I've seen in a long time though. Like the amount of shot clock violations that they was getting and just how quick they was with their rotations and like, man, like I didn't really recognize, and I was watching them this season, but like really zoning in this series, I'm like, damn, like these niggas really playing like some historically great like defense.
And Miami as well.
Miami too. But
Miami is just not
I remember
as big.
when I was picking Miami, everybody was talking about how great Boston's defense has been, and I just kept saying, well, Miami's is too. But and Boston's was just a notch over, and I know injuries played a part too. But man,
Boston needs Robert Williams. He's a big time difference maker. Big time.
I feel like, I think Jay, you had asked us, what does Miami need to do?
I didn't ask yet, but that's the next question.
They need more size.
More size?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So get Bam from under there?
Mm-hmm.
Get him some help. Get Bam some help.
I agree.
You know what? My pops actually had made a suggestion. Y'all might not be a fan of the player I'm about to say, but he had made a suggestion of at one point bringing Drummond over there.
No, Snoop be seeing shit in his mind with as far as basketball goes that other people don't see. Right. So I could see Drummond playing with him. I could see that because he needs help.
I don't see
he
it.
Needs help.
I don't see it because
they need size.
Drummond, he do a lot of stupid shit, and Jimmy Butler getting his ass, man. He don't fit the culture.
That might be what he need though.
He don't fit.
Sometimes that works. I mean, JaVale.
Hey, Gene, they need size, bro.
They do, but Andre Drummond ain't the answer.
Yeah, he ain't the one. There's other guys.
The answer is getting these other bums off the wing, such as Tyler Hero, who in his 4 games shot 37% and less than fucking 10% from
Wasn't
three.
he hurt all series though?
Yeah, he was hurt.
It sound personal.
Nigga, Isaiah
Tyler
cold.
Hero.
I'm about to get in everybody's ass. I'm about to get in everybody's
Damn.
ass. No, I'm about to get in everybody's
That
ass.
shit sounded personal.
No, watch. I'm about to get in everybody's ass.
Or Kyle Lowry, who shot 28% and 26% from three.
He was
over
hurt
the
too.
Kyle
series.
Lowry was just being Kyle Lowry.
Oh, okay,
He was
okay.
hurt too.
We should have known that was coming. So you take the
Shh. I'm not done. I'm not done. It's my turn.
Then you got Max Strus, who you said would have been a much better option at taking that three, who shot 30% from the field and
29% from three. You know what Jimmy shot from three? 28%. So it wasn't that much better of an option. No, the reason why they lost is because those bums on the wing
Isaiah got
failed him,
receipts.
bro. They need a second star, whether it's on the wing or in the paint. I don't give a damn. They need to get Jimmy some help. Period.
I heard some with them. I heard some Bradley Beal chirps.
I heard Joel Embiid.
Yeah, Joel was tweeting like he wanted to be in Miami.
Well, he want
Yeah.
I think he just wants Jimmy back.
Yeah, he never wanted them to leave.
because
misses Jimmy.
now he realizes that
No.
Jimmy was right for getting in their
Well,
ass like
What
that.
does Joel?
We not going down this
provide?
rabbit hole.
Size.
Please, we are not going down this
Just like
rabbit
I
hole.
said.
Please, I do not want to go down this rabbit hole this episode.
What rabbit hole?
What rabbit
You
hole?
know what
Gene,
rabbit
I'm on
hole.
your neck too, nigga. I ain't forgot either.
What, who, me?
No, Gene.
Oh,
Flex,
okay.
Mr. Flex.
What?
I'm saying Ben Simmons and
Your last
and
episode on
sitting up
your
there.
radio show.
Oh yeah, I got receipts, dog. I got receipts.
Ben
That's
Simmons
right.
and
Facts.
B was sitting up there crying that Jimmy was too tough and Jimmy was too hard. Oh, and they chose Tobias over Jimmy. And now look,
Mm-hmm. Tyrell, what you think they should do this summer? Miami.
You know what? First of all, you got to
Put a
get rid
finger
of.
on it.
You know what? You got to get rid of Lowry. Lowry is just he's been a detriment.
I don't think he makes a difference, to be real.
He,
I mean,
he
whether you
doesn't.
got him or Gabe Vincent, like, you know, like
He really doesn't.
makes a difference.
You got to get Jimmy a little bit more help. I think they need to add some depth on their bench too. I honestly, I think they do.
so y'all are saying that y'all think the overachieving stops now with that team.
yes.
No.
If they don't fix
they
it.
need some size.
I'm sorry, I don't think they
They're
overachieved.
gonna need some size.
I don't think they overachieved. To be honest, if anything, I think
I don't
they
either.
under.
I don't
When Jimmy went to Miami, let's put ourselves back at that time.
Mhm.
People was wondering why the hell did he go to Miami? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't like a one of those teams where it's like, okay, like, you know, they can add another star. It was like, you went to Miami, and then, you know, everything else transpired since then. But that wasn't like a team that people thought like that was in people's heads that was an option. So that's why I say overachieve, because nobody saw them accomplishing what they have these past 3 seasons.
Hey, Josh,
What happened?
remember how they were talking, specifically Tyrell was talking about how important plus minus is? So let me point this out. Mr. Jason Tatum was a -6 in game 6. Listen to this. He scored 30 points. He had 4 assists, 9 rebounds, and 2 steals, 1 block. Does that sound like a -6 to y'all?
Not at all.
How about this? He was a -8 against Miami in game 1, 29 points. He had 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block.
You just reminded me of why I hate advanced stats. That's why I don't even when people bring
It's
it
not
up.
advanced.
Not
Not
just
just on the
that.
box score.
Not just that. But
It's
in-
nerds.
In
It's
game
nerds.
in game 6, he was 9 for 12 from the field and 4 of 7 from 3. And he was 8 for 8 at the free throw line. Your plus minus for you. That shit ain't shit.
One plus minus not an advanced stat. Let's be real here.
Plus minus is for sure.
I'm not gonna listen to
That is not.
nerds tell me about sports.
He just gave you an example of how it's
Ever.
an advanced stat. What are you talking
It's
about?
not an event because it shows up in the box score. Anything that shows up in the box score.
So Tatum was a -6 and a -8, like he just.
Yeah,
went.
liability. That means he's a liability on defense.
Hey, this nigga is drunk.
So that means
All right,
Plus,
so
plus minus is a liability not only on defense but offense
His
as well,
offense as well.
Tyrell. Exactly. But if
he was,
they if,
he was overall a liability then.
He wasn't a liability. At no point was Jason Tatum a liability in that
I
series.
can't wait till one of your favorite players do that. Split.
Hey Jay, did we get
My favorite
everybody's
players don't do that.
pick? Everybody, we got everybody's finals pick.
Damn, D. Okay, you hosting today? All right.
No, I was just asking.
All right, so look.
Asking. I want everybody to be locked in with a pick.
Ready. I think everybody gave their assessment of what they think Miami needs to do. Let's do our picks for the finals, the big stage, the big game. Let's go. I don't want either one of these niggas to win. I don't care for either one of them, but I obviously ain't going for no Celtics. So I'll set it off, and I will say I had Miami beating Golden State if they would have went, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. But I'm going to say Golden State in 6. D, you could go.
I agree. Golden State probably in 6. It should be in 5. I think Golden State is just going to be able to, be a little too much of a team for these guys. And, moving the ball around and all that. So give me Golden State, 6 games.
Tyrell?
First, shout out to Isaiah. Isaiah called it right on the button with this Miami Celtics series. He was the only one picking the Celtics. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he did say it in 7. So shout out to you.
No, he did for sure.
I say 7.
Yes,
thank you.
Because I had to go back and watch the tape on that one. I got the Warriors, and I gotta say 7. I just think there's just too much defense on both sides.
I'll say this: if the Warriors let that go to 7, they're in trouble. That's all.
Well, the Warriors got home court advantage, so
I don't give a damn. Miami did too.
Yeah, that's true. And they're not in the Oracle no more. Yeah, you're right. They're in that shitty ass Chase Arena. Like, I don't know. I've never been to the Oracle, but I swear it felt like watching the game at the Oracle was different. It's different than watching.
Fans, them was the real fans. That's Oakland, Oaktown.
Yeah, Warriors in 7.
Same old Ant. You here?
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you said me. My bad. Man, oh man. I don't know. I just know it goes 7. I'm gonna say Warriors in 7. But I still wouldn't be surprised if the Celtics would win. Like I said, I don't want either one of them. I don't want either one of them to win, but the Celtics have really good defense, and they match up very. If any team matches up well with the Warriors, it's going to be the Celtics because they have the length and size to match up with the Warriors. But we'll see if Steph gets his first Finals MVP.
We'll see. But hold on, before you go, Gene, we'll see if Steph snaps out of that funk that he always does when he gets to the finals without KD there.
He doesn't.
We'll see if he finally plays just how he does in the rest of the playoffs and the regular season. I'm curious to see if that finals curse shakes off of him finally. All right, Flex, your pick. Are you going to be the one to go against the grain, or are you with us?
If Marcus Smart and Robert Williams are healthy and playing, then I got Boston in 7.
I don't want to hear no if Schmidt.
If they're healthy, I got Boston in 7.
If my auntie had a dick, she'd be my uncle.
Hey, she absolutely would. She absolutely would. So, right, like I said, if they are healthy, then I got Boston in 7.
I actually want the Warriors to win this series.
He trying because I don't like what Flex is doing. He trying to leave himself breathing room so whoever wins. Oh, that was my pick.
Not leaving breathing room.
I don't want to hear
telling you facts. I'm just telling you facts. Like I said, with the Miami series against Boston, if Miami was healthy, they would have won.
We don't need to if then.
Listen.
We don't need to if thens, man. We need,
Because
I made my pick.
If the Celtics win, we ain't gonna give it to you now. So
you ain't got to. You ain't got to.
Right.
You ain't got to. But like I said, it's gonna be Boston if they're healthy.
As a Cavs fan, it pains me to say this, but I'm rooting for the Warriors on this one. In general, I want to see how their legacy shape out if they win this. This is history.
That's like me, D, and Isaiah going for the Celtics. Like that's blasphemous.
This is history, man. I got to root for legacy here, man. I got to root for the legacy.
He'll root for
just got
anybody but Cleveland.
What kind of Cleveland
He
fan?
ain't even want Cleveland to go to the playoffs
Yeah,
because
take
he
that
didn't want them to
background
get
off,
ahead
right?
of themselves. I don't want them to get ahead of themselves, so I don't know. I don't want them
Because they
to
would have got
playoffs.
ahead of themselves. It's thinking about the future of the organization. They would have got
What
ahead
kind
of
of
themselves.
Cleveland fan is you, man?
A Cleveland fan that wants to win championships, and they would have got ahead of themselves and would have been a detriment down the line. Come on now.
Not necessarily.
Stop thinking
Anyways.
one dimensional. Stop thinking one dimensional. Come on.
Oh,
now.
we talking one dimensional now. Okay.
Being a Cleveland
Okay.
fan must be
I
stressful, bro.
okay.
It is. It is very.
I'm
stressful
one
being a Cleveland
dimensional
fan.
because I want my team to succeed. Okay.
We got
I want my team to
Cleveland
succeed too,
crime?
but not just this year.
Cleveland on Cleveland crime.
It is because it's a problem.
Based off of your
everybody wanna-
observation, who do y'all think is a true Cleveland fan?
I ain't gonna lie, Tyrell, you ain't looking too Clevelandish right
That's
now.
fine. That's fine.
He's so down.
That's
Oh.
fine.
He's so
I'm
Because
saying, like, bro,
messy,
even,
Yo.
bro, listen,
What?
me and D can attest to this, bro. We're Raiders fans, bro. We
Come
man,
don't
and they've
get
been on here
tired.
killing us.
And every
Come on.
single
They're
year,
drilling
we
us
believe
since the
in our
beginning,
boys.
man.
We
Wait,
believe
wait.
that they'll make
None
the
of that
playoffs, and they'll finally
Yeah.
get that playoff win.
But
Let
that's
me,
Yeah.
let me break this down. Let me break this down. Okay. Let me break this down real smoothly, right? Everybody but Eugene on here is a Lakers fan, right? Am I correct?
Right.
Okay, y'all got better expectations. Y'all expect to win championships year in and year out. Why? Because
Correct.
the organization has proven year in and year out, even though they're a bit of a slump, year in and year out, they have proven the reason why you expect it. 17 championships don't come easy. When an organization or an entire city, your entire life has proven time and time and time and time again, whether it's 0-16, whether it's blowing 3-1 leads against Boston and the Chicago Cubs, whether it's the Cavaliers falling short time and time again without LeBron James, they have given me no fucking reason to have any fucking
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a quick question? Has the Browns
But
ever
they
had
gave you a reason.
has the Browns ever had a roster as talented as this top to bottom ever?
To be honest, I love this roster. Do not get me wrong.
Can you
I have
answer
been
the
saying-
question?
Yes, they have the most talented roster I've ever seen since I've been watching Browns
So
football.
why are you still
Okay.
putting the same
Right,
expectations
right.
on the most
And
talented
because-
roster that
Because
you
let
guys
me tell you why.
had?
Let me
Did
tell
you
you why.
watch those games when he was at Clemson?
Yes. And I
Playing
watched
against Alabama?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Hey, this
Look,
guy is a
look.
winner, man.
Look,
Hey,
and I
it-
thought
relax.
wait,
He
hold
was
on.
too busy
And
thinking
look,
Baker Mayfield
look.
was gonna turn into Drew
no,
Brees.
look. Let me say this, okay? We went 11-5 in 2020. I had no faith in that team. We went 11-5, made it to the
Y'all
second
lost
round.
to the Bills in the playoffs.
Lost to the
Yeah.
Chiefs in the playoffs. Okay, going into 2021, I was all hype about the Cleveland Browns. I was on the hype train. I was expecting a deep run in the playoffs. I was expecting a great record. I mean, I was really hyped for this team. Mind you, I'm a motherfucker that don't watch this team go 1-31 in 2 years and then turn the game off one time. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers come out and go 8-9 and shit the fucking bed. I don't want to hear shit until I fucking see it. Because every time I give any Cleveland team any expectations, these motherfuckers stink.
Crying.
And I can tell you the
give a
reason
fuck.
why they shit the bed. Baker Mayfield, he ain't here anymore. He's here, but he's about to get
Tyrell.
traded. He's gonna be
But
gone.
Tyrell, that's what
To who?
all
To
about.
who?
That's what
To who,
faith in your
G?
team.
Who's gonna take that guy for 18
Hey,
million?
look.
It
Let
does
me
not.
break this down.
We putting in money.
Let me break this down in real life terms. Let me break this down in real life terms for y'all. Okay, because I think every motherfucker gonna get this one right here. Okay, you go with a woman and she keep cheating on you. You still gonna have hope that she gonna stop cheating on you?
So that means that
you.
when they,
But
so
you
that
got a
mean when
new
they win,
woman, though.
so when they win the Super
We're
Bowl,
talking about
you
getting a
have
new
hope.
woman. It's not the same woman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
hey.
You with the same woman and she's still cheating, and then 1 year
You
she
don't have the
cheat.
same
If
woman.
I'm a stay with her,
Exactly.
yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly. And that's what I am with my Raiders. Do you
And
know
that's
how
what I
many
am with
times-
my Browns. I
No,
stay
no,
with them no matter
Yeah,
what.
no, for real.
No. You don't faithfully stay with them and believe
You
in
brought
them.
you
though.
brought up the Lakers.
why would I
I'm so
believe in them?
delusional.
Wait a
No, hold on.
minute.
I'm so delusional that I believe that Cleveland Farrell was a good pick in what was that 2018, 2019?
Me too.
I'm that
Me
delusional
too.
fan.
Hey, me too. Me too,
Like,
Isaiah.
exactly.
Me too.
I believed that. Oh yeah, we can turn it around. We can get it done with Johnny.
Daryl, hold on.
We'll finally have
Isaiah.
You guys are judging Cleve Farrell wrong.
Hold on,
Is
Tyrell.
what I would
Another
say.
one. D, Isaiah, and Dubre. I don't know if you've done an episode with him yet, but
No, I haven't.
those three are all the Raiders fans on the show. And before all the moves was made, they wasn't too optimistic. They felt like they were solid on they'll be better than the Chargers, but they still they just had something to look forward to. They won enough games to get to the playoffs. They were one play away from beating the Bengals. So, they had expectations, but they wasn't like through the roof. That Friday, when all that stuff transpired, this nigga
You saw how my
was
mood
here
changed.
for the
I
rant.
said
This
AFC
nigga yelled at us
championship or bust.
AFC championship or bust about 20 times. Isaiah was inboxing me that next day, pissed off like we did something wrong. When this nigga was drunk yelling at us the whole time about AFC championship or bust. That's where that went as fans, because they seen the
What it is.
improvement that the
And
roster
you want,
made.
Okay,
hold on.
and
You want
that's
to
what
talk
I'm-
about
Cleveland
somebody.
made the same type of improvements.
And
Okay,
you
but
wanna
here's
talk
what I'm
about
saying.
somebody cheating on you,
Hey,
giving you no
Preach
reason
to
to
him,
believe
Jay.
in them. The Raiders have never given me a reason to believe in them since 2002.
And the Browns have given me
Hey.
no reason to believe in them since 1999.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
wait
a couple more years.
Hold on. Now
More
here's the thing.
years.
Now, here's the
A
thing,
couple
though.
more years.
Here's the thing, because I'm about to defend myself. Hold on, I'm about to defend myself real quick. Because here's the thing: nobody knew me before the 2021 season. I didn't even meet Eugene or none of that shit prior to the 2021 season. Okay, every motherfucker was coming up to me and asking me, "What are the Browns gonna do in 2021?" The first thing that flew out my mouth was Super Bowl or bust. I got this much confidence in this team, and they went out there and proved why they are the fucking Cleveland Browns. Until they prove they are not the Cleveland Browns, I don't give a shit what fucking roster we have. I don't give a fuck. Prove it on the goddamn field, because games ain't won on paper. It's won on the fucking field. Prove it on the fucking field, and I believe that shit.
Hey, listen. That was all of the Bernie Kosars and the Tim Couches and the Baker Mayfields, brother. You got a guy now. Don't worry about none of that no more.
Hey, and your defense is nasty.
I love our
And y'all
defense.
just got Clowney back.
Yep.
I wanted that nigga.
Yep.
I wanted him.
Again.
I got him
Yeah.
back.
Again.
Time out now.
Again.
You know why Connie resigned?
Because he seen what y'all was doing over there.
For less
Yeah.
money.
He saw how Rocket. He said, "Nigga, I'm
Again.
back over here." That's
Prove
what
it
everybody
on
else
the
talking
field.
about.
Prove it on the field. The Raiders have proved it on
Hey,
the
hold
field
on.
this past year,
Isaiah.
especially all the shit that
Okay,
they went
no,
through.
hold on. You
Isaiah.
just said hold on. You just said after 2020 when they went 11-5, you were like, oh yeah, Super Bowl or bust.
Yes, because to me they proved it.
Nigga,
That they
we
can
got-
get
no,
to that
hold on.
level.
We didn't even win our division. I'm still sitting up here telling you AFC championship or bust. You want to talk to me about heartbreak? I'm a fucking Dodgers fan. We got cheated out of 2 fucking rings, and I sat up there and cried when we finally won. That is what sports is about. You need to have faith in your team. When your team finally
Preach,
gets that
Isaiah.
ring
Preach.
that you've been, oh yeah, every year. This is our year. I promise you will shed tears.
Hey,
What do you think I
Isaiah,
did when the
so-
Cavs won the championship?
Isaiah, hey, let me say something. So Isaiah, you called J. Cole when they was trying to clown me about us
Oh
winning
yeah,
13
hell
games?
yeah.
We
When they
didn't
talking
even
about
know.
the
He didn't-
Chargers
he
got
didn't tell
the
me that.
Chargers
And that was
got
the
a better
crazy
chance.
part. We was
Hell
like,
no.
Look, all I'm saying is this. Being Cleveland sports fans, and Eugene can attest to this part. And me and him got 2 different outlooks on how we view in the future and everything like that. But we can attest that year in and year out, whether all 3 of our teams, the Guardians, the Cavs, the Browns, especially when the Cavs and the Guardians were really hot, we all had faith. We all was saying championship or bust. Everybody was excited. I was excited about this shit. And year in and year out, outside of 2016, which to me, our greatest sports year in Cleveland history that I've lived through. I have never seen us win a championship and come 1 game away from winning a second championship. All that optimism, and year in and year out, this city, these teams have found a way outside of 2016, and even then the Indians had choked away in 2016. have found a way to fucking choke. The only time I was sitting there in live time watching Game 7 of the NBA Finals in 2016, I was sitting there like, holy shit, we actually going to win.
I can imagine how you felt, boy.
I was sitting there like, holy shit, we're going to win. In the middle of the game, I'm talking about this is second quarter. I was sitting there like, yo, this is a different feeling. I was like, holy shit, we're going to fucking win this game. And I fucking bawled my eyes out and I fucking cried. Because I remember being 14 years old, watching the goddamn Cavaliers lose 26 consecutive fucking games and being a fucking national embarrassment. I love my goddamn Cleveland sports. I'm going to defend myself to the grave about that shit. But I'm not about to have no damn optimism when all they give me is fucking failure. Especially this fucking team.
Can we all acknowledge that Baker Mayfield was the problem last year?
Yes.
Okay.
That's their problem. And then try to blame it on the organization.
All right. Well, he ain't playing for this team anymore. So
all right, look.
That's the whole point.
That was fun, but I do got a couple more basketball topics. I do got a couple I want to get into. So there's some stuff floating around. I just want to get y'all opinion. So how does it look with KD's former team and Kyrie's former team going to the finals, and these dudes are on the same team right now?
Let me start this shit off. I've been
Have at it, my guy.
KD, boy, Draymond was right. He said we can win without your ass. And then what happened? Who got to the finals first? The Warriors did. I told y'all Kyrie is not that guy. He can't lead a team. He won't lead a team to the finals by himself. Sorry. Like, bro.
Well, not by himself, but he can't do it as the number one guy. Because nobody does it by themselves.
Okay. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I got you
though.
Of course, nobody.
That is my favorite player, bro. So I got to give some push.
Nigga, your favorite player is a bum. Mr. Like, of course, I'm not even talking about Kyrie as a person, him taking off games and all that stuff, because I don't know this guy as a person. He seems like a really nice guy. I hear he does a lot of things in the community, especially for the black community and things like that. But be for real, bro. I'm sorry. He's not that, like, how can I put this? Like, he's not that guy who can just put the team on his shoulders and usher them and will them to a championship. Nigga, please don't say in 2016, bro. Because what did he accomplish before LeBron?
I beg to differ, sir.
So
Kyrie
Kyrie
single-handedly in that third quarter of Game 7 and that last stretch of the fourth quarter, he was the one that kept them in it to begin with and finished it all. So I don't know about that not leading the team to a championship, my guy.
I think we're dealing with a different Kyrie right now. That Kyrie was more focused than this Kyrie is.
I think that Kyrie had less to worry about because you have a LeBron James on your team. So it allowed the best version of himself to come out, which is pretty much what my point was, that he can't be the best player on a championship team. No, he's not. Like, he can't be like the first option guy.
So once again, he cannot will a team to a championship.
But when you use that terminology, he didn't will that Game 7 to a championship.
Nigga, bro, you act like LeBron wasn't out there dropping 42.
How many points did he score in the fourth quarter of that game? That's what I'm talking about.
Let's find out. No, don't even worry about it. We about to find.
Well, I could tell you this off the rip. The last 5 minutes of the game, nobody other than Kyrie scored a field goal.
Okay, so he made one shot in 5 minutes. Now all of a sudden,
nobody else did. And in the third quarter, he's the one that kept them in. And shout out to J.R. Smith.
I get J.R. Smith a lot of credit.
Shout out to J.R. Smith as well. But Kyrie was the one that kept them in that game when Golden State was trying to pull away.
Shout out to fucking J.R. Smith.
Yeah, for sure. But Kyrie kept them in when they was trying to pull away. But other than that, yeah, you can continue your point, sir.
Yeah, you need to stop, bro. The dick riding is insane. Anywho, like I said, bro, he cannot will a team.
Says the Jokic fan.
Yeah, once again,
Kyrie. At least Kyrie won something, nigga.
Because of LeBron James.
Because of himself, nigga.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Not just LeBron James, because of himself as well.
So if LeBron, no, hold on, stop. No, stop. If LeBron would have never came back to Cleveland, what would Kyrie have been? An empty stats ass nigga. So shut up, nigga.
But at the same time, if Kyrie's not there on that same exact team, LeBron don't win either. So that goes either way. Like, let's not act like LeBron didn't have a superstar on his side every time he won the championship.
Bullshit.
Let's not act like that.
Hey, so what was the question again?
Let's not act like everybody that has ever won a championship.
Dirk, Hakeem.
You asked how
Detroit.
many points. No, hold on, stop.
Continue.
Stop. You asked how many points LeBron scored in that fourth quarter compared to Kyrie?
How many points
In Game 7, right? Game 7,
how many
right?
points did he score?
He scored 11 points compared to Kyrie's 5.
Okay, so in that last stretch of the game, nobody scored nothing, right?
Stop, nigga. He made one field goal. Stop.
But it's the one that won the game.
Nigga,
Okay, check.
I'm serious right now. You just got on Jimmy Butler's ass for nigga.
Take away Kyrie credits.
No, stop. No, stop. There was a whole minute left where niggas could have scored. Are you dead ass right now?
Did they?
Oh, now it's did they.
Okay.
Now it's did
So
they.
there we go.
But when Jimmy
There we
Butler
go.
took the shot with 11 seconds
we
left,
go.
11 seconds is an eternity.
And I'm with Isaiah on this one, man.
Bron scored 11 points in the fourth quarter, bro. Are you serious?
Hey, man, that split didn't matter, bro. Nobody scored when it mattered. He didn't score when it mattered.
Oh man.
Neither did any of the Warriors.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm man enough to admit when I made a mistake about something. I misspoke when I mentioned fourth quarter. What I was really alluding to was that last stretch of the game. That's what I was alluding to. So I'll give him that. I didn't know Bron scored 11 points that quarter. But I do remember in that third quarter when Golden State was trying to pull away, Kyrie was the one going off. And then at the top of the fourth, JR was hitting some shots to keep the minute as well. And then nobody was scoring. And Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots in NBA Finals history. So that's how the story was. This nigga,
what
Kyrie was
JR scored
irrelevant
in the
in that
fourth quarter?
championship.
What points JR scored in the fourth quarter?
JR didn't score in the fourth quarter?
He made a bigger
Zero.
He made a bigger impact in the third quarter.
Okay, so it was the third quarter I was thinking.
He's a bigger reason that we stayed in the game, in my opinion.
Damn, bro, was LeBron. This is what I hate about these Bron sexuals, man. Like, did this nigga get all the points, all the rebounds, all the like? You act like what?
I said J.R. Smith.
Nigga, Kyrie did it too.
I said J.R. Smith. I
I'm
didn't say
talking
LeBron.
about this nigga Isaiah.
Oh,
Bro, my point is,
Like everybody else irrelevant or something.
nigga, you making it seem like Kyrie was out there doing everything. Oh, he's the one who willed.
How? If I said he wasn't the best player of that series, I just told Eugene.
Okay, so he didn't will them to a
Eugene
championship.
that he was able to be the best version of himself because he had a LeBron James on the court. So how am I saying
he didn't have to do shit but score? He didn't have to do nothing else but score. Willing a team to a championship, LeBron was out there playing defense, playing all 5 positions, scoring, rebounding, passing the ball. Kyrie wasn't doing that. Kyrie had one job: put the ball in the bucket. That's it. Bro.
and he did that just as good as anybody else in that series.
And once again, he did not will that team to a championship. If LeBron would have
How did
never
he
came
not?
back,
See, that's where you're going wrong.
No,
at.
stop.
How did he
No,
not?
stop. If LeBron would have never came back to Cleveland, Cleveland would
Man,
still be in
LeBron
the-
had a superstar with him every time he won a championship. Stop saying that.
So Kyrie
Stop
was a
saying that.
superstar before LeBron got there?
What did LeBron win before he got with Wade?
Kyrie was a superstar before LeBron got there?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay then. So who made him a superstar? LeBron James. Shut up. End of discussion.
So every championship LeBron had, he didn't have that type of guy. You act like he won
did
by
I say
himself.
that? Nigga, did I say he made
You
Nobody
acted
has
like
won
you
by
said,
himself.
Kyrie needed
Hold on,
LeBron.
stop.
Nigga, LeBron
Stop.
needed him. LeBron needed him too.
LeBron needed who?
He needed Kyrie on Cleveland. Absolutely, he did. He didn't win without him. What are you talking about?
Once again. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that LeBron James needed Kyrie more than Kyrie
On
needed
Cleveland,
LeBron?
on Cleveland,
No,
LeBron
answer
James
the
needed
question.
Kyrie.
Answer the question. So you're sitting here telling me that LeBron James needed Kyrie more than Kyrie needed LeBron.
When did I say that?
That's what you're insinuating.
No, I'm saying they equally needed each other. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck out of here. You
That's what I'm
dick,
saying.
boy. You smoking square dick, boy. Because
How?
what did he do? No, hold on.
How?
What
How
is
many,
LeBron?
how many,
No,
how
hold on.
many
Stop.
championships he
Stop.
won without another star? How many
What?
championships he won without another superstar?
Did I say anything winning without another superstar? Did I say
So
shit?
he needed.
about-
So
Hold
he
on, did I
needed
say
these
shit?
guys then.
Hold on. What
He
does
needed AD. He needed Wade. He needed Kyrie. End of discussion. That's it.
Nigga,
That's it.
stop.
He needed
Nigga,
him.
stop. Nigga, stop.
Just like Jordan
You
needed
still-
Pippen. That's not a slight to LeBron. God damn, y'all sensitive about that.
No,
nigga.
I didn't say.
Like
Nigga,
that.
bro, stop.
Them
Nobody said. No, hold on. Nobody is saying that this nigga did not need Kyrie at all. But you sitting up here saying, no, shut. Oh, stop. It's my turn. It's my turn. It is my turn.
Nigga, man.
Can we get? Hey, can we?
That's
real
like
quick.
some
Wait, real quick. Can we give a shout out to the kids hijacking the segment right here?
I didn't even
Shout out to the kids.
Yeah,
Shout out to the kids.
I didn't even
hijacking
peep.
the
I was so
segment.
in tune with this thing.
Nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying that LeBron James did not need Kyrie at all. But we are not finna.
Why
sit
did you
up
ask
here-
that question?
No, stop.
Why did you ask that question then?
Can I
You said,
finish?
"Are you telling
Are
me
you-
LeBron needed Kyrie?" That's
It is my turn.
Hey man, this nigga crazy.
No, I was saying, Kyrie was at the bottom of the East every year until LeBron James got there.
That's another myth that's been spread around for years.
A myth?
Not at the
A
bottom of
myth?
the East
A
every
myth?
year. He was
Cleveland fan.
the year before
Cleveland
LeBron
fan.
came.
Stop.
They
Stop.
were
No, stop.
they were
stop.
in that position that you guys love so much of the play-in.
Shut up. We gonna ask the niggas who's
There was no
watching Cleveland
play-in. There was
basketball.
no play-in.
Yeah, I know, but y'all,
Okay,
those are the guys you guys
go
are
ahead
gonna
and
be-
ask. Go
No,
ahead.
so where were y'all at in the standings when Kyrie was leading the team?
If the play-in was
No. A better
was happening-
question.
Wait,
is-
hold on.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
What
JC.
seed were y'all the year before LeBron came? Answer that.
10th. It was like 10th.
No, y'all were ninth.
Okay, we would have been in the play-in. If the
Right,
play-in
either
existed
way,
back then,
yeah,
we would have
either
been in the play-in. Like we were building a playoff team here without LeBron. Like LeBron took
What?
us to that next level.
What?
Yeah, the other Cleveland fan ain't with you on that one, dog.
Lord have mercy. Here we go. Like we weren't 3.5 game. Okay. No, I ain't about to argue.
They were 10th seed.
Thank
they
you.
were
I told you
10th
like
y'all
I
were
said.
10th.
by 4 games.
Thank
We
you.
were
Which would have been
building
in the
up-
play-in.
So y'all were playing
a,
material.
we were building a
Thank
Now,
playoff
you.
hey,
team.
hold on,
Yes.
Isaiah.
Yes.
Furthermore,
Yes.
you
We were
coming back with
building
your
a
chest like you
playoff
just
team.
made
Yes.
a point. You said bottom of the East, nigga. 10th seed ain't bottom of the East.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Man, stop, nigga. Are you serious, bro? Come
You
on, bro.
said
They
bottom
were-
of the East. That's what you said. And you're
My
also
nigga,
leaving out the
my
fact
nigga,
that Kyrie
my
was
nigga,
hurt almost
my nigga,
every
if
year.
you in the bottom
It
5
wasn't because he
teams,
was
you
playing
in the bottom
trash.
of the East,
It's because
bro.
he was hurt.
Stop.
He was playing with niggas like Anthony Parker, like Anthony Bennett. Oh, who else was over there? Tyrell Eugene. I know. Y'all
We were
niggas
building a
talking
playoff
Deion
team
Waiters.
with Anthony
about
Bennett.
Zhao, who else?
We're building a
fuck
playoff
that.
team with Anthony
No, I had
Bennett.
to come out the shirt.
Like if you
bro.
don't knock it
Nah,
off,
you got
who
me
did
fucked
what the
up.
hell?
Nah, bro.
Who did Cleveland?
Nah, bro.
You talking
Nah.
about what LeBron didn't have? Nigga, who did Kyrie have on those 4 years? I want you
Nigga,
to
ain't nobody ask.
Name
Ain't nobody ask.
from 2010 to 2014. I was on Cleveland. Worth mentioning.
Nigga,
Give me
ain't
5.
Nigga, ain't nobody asking this nigga to make number 1 seed and go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm asking this bitch nigga to make the playoffs. And he couldn't do that. That's my whole point. He cannot will a team to a championship in the discussion.
The years prior to LeBron James showing up to Cleveland, the Cleveland Cavaliers were 21-45 in Kyrie's first year. So in 2012, 2013, Cleveland was 24-58.
Ass.
2013 to 2014, 33-49 finished 10th in the East.
Ass.
When
The
LeBron
record
came
is
back,
ass.
Bro, I got a
record
question.
ass.
I got a
Doesn't
question,
matter if
Tyrell.
it's-
I don't even want to spend too much more
that
time
was
on this, but I got a question though.
Yeah.
So I want you to show me how many games Kyrie played all them years.
Only counting the last year. Hold on. Matter of fact, I can tell you the last year he played 71 games. I'm counting that year.
There made playoffs? What?
He
year where
damn
we
near
almost
made
made the playoffs.
Damn
playoffs.
near a playoffs
He
when he
damn near
actually
made
played almost
playoffs.
the whole
He
season.
damn near made
Oh, that's
playoffs.
crazy.
No, hold on. This
Especially
coming
with
from
that trash of a team.
No, stop, because this
You
coming
can't
from the
name
niggas.
two players on that team.
No, stop,
You
because
can't
earlier,
name two players on that team.
We should run back the tape when
I
you said
can.
the play-in
I
is a
can.
waste of time.
I know y'all niggas can. I ain't talking.
Listen.
No, hold on. No, stop. No, I got this. Because you was just saying earlier in the playoffs that the play-in was a waste of time and that these niggas every
It
time.
was.
get
No,
their
I
ass
was being
swept.
sarcastic.
So
I was
no,
being
stop that.
sarcastic right
No,
now,
hell
bringing
no.
it up.
No, fuck
I was
that.
being
No,
sarcastic
I
right
don't
now,
wanna
bringing
hear
it up.
That they was
That's
close
right.
to
You
the
said the
playoffs.
play-in.
I'm not
Y'all
trying to hear
count
that, bro.
You
Nah,
gave
you know that's
CJ all
cap.
that credit.
You know that's cap.
He dragged him to
You
the
know that's
play-in.
cap.
He
That's
dragged him
cap.
to the play-in.
AP,
F
cap,
outta here.
cap.
Participation
cap.
trophy.
Why you capping like this? Like,
Hey.
stop.
Participation trophy.
Yeah, that
Them
play-in
boys-
banner.
them
That
boys-
All
play-in
of a
banner.
sudden,
no,
you don't respect
know,
the 10
Them
seed.
boys was the Eminem of the East, and that's all it was. Okay? Stop. Right now, you treating Kyrie just like Eminem.
Kyrie
Overrating
played.
his ass.
All right, so this is Kyrie's before LeBron James in his rookie year. Kyrie played 51 games. Second year 59. Third year before LeBron. The last year before LeBron got there. he
And that's
played
why I
71
only
games.
counted the third year for real. I'll even give you that the motherfucker was hurt. But damn it, I'm asking you to make 8 seed, bro. No, I'm not asking you to
He only had 4 years, bro. How often does a number one pick in the league make an immediate have a team constructed to where he can make playoffs right away? That doesn't happen. He came to a team. How many games y'all win? 15, 17 the year before that?
It's unreasonable
Year
for me to expect. No, hold on. It's unreasonable for me to expect. In his third year, for him to make the 8 seed? Are you shitting me? Are you dead ass right now?
With the team he had?
19 and
With the team he
63.
had?
The year before 19 and 63, the only reason why, and people forget about this, the only reason why we was able to get Kyrie is because we traded for Baron Davis and we got the Clippers what it turned out to be the Clippers first overall pick. Our actual draft pick was the 4th overall pick, which we used to get Tristan Thompson. So if it wasn't for the Baron Davis trade the year before in the first place, we wouldn't have even had gotten Kyrie.
I remember that. That was when the Clippers was trying to make a run with the Eric Gordon, Blake Griffin combination.
Yeah, because they traded
Mo
for
Williams.
they traded that first. They've traded that pick. I remember we traded Jamario Moon, and I think we traded Mo Williams, and we had got Baron Davis in the
Hey,
first.
Isaiah, do you hear these names, bro? That was on
No,
Cleveland?
shut up.
Do you hear these names?
No. You said it was unreasonable for me to expect this motherfucker to make the playoffs by his third year. Let's see. Derrick Rose made the playoffs by his third year. Blake Griffin made the playoffs by his third year. John Wall made the playoffs by his third year.
Blake
Anthony
Griffin had
Davis
Chris
made
Paul,
the playoffs
bro.
by his
Blake
third
Griffin
year.
had Chris Paul, bro.
Hold on. In defense, and those other players' common denominators, they had better structural. They had better structure by the
You
organization.
telling me? No, hold
I
on.
thought we were building a playoff
You
team,
telling me
Tyrell.
the Pelicans and the Wizards had that much of a better orchestrated team than y'all did? Stop. No.
Hey, what happened
Chris Paul's
to your
third year?
shirt? What happened to your shirt?
Man, he took that thing off.
I said the Pelicans and the damn Wizards. No, they did not. Stop.
Wait. John Wall made playoffs by his third year?
Yeah.
That must have been when he got Bradley Beal in.
Hold on. So
makes sense.
so everybody except Tyrell, I want y'all to answer me a question. So we were building the playoff team. So I'm gonna name some players to y'all, and I want y'all to give them the label either bum or solid. Tristan Thompson,
Bum.
Anderson Varejao,
Solid.
Kyrie Irving,
Wait.
Tristan Thompson is solid. Get the fuck out
Tristan Thompson is a bum and Anderson Varejao is solid?
Hey.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Hell no. Hey, let's reverse that. Reverse that.
No, do you see this?
Wait, hold on. Let me.
All right, no, I'm not done.
Wait,
I'm not done.
Eugene, hold on.
I'm
Can I
not
ask you
done.
one question?
I'm
Are we
not
talking
done.
about at that time?
I'm not
We talking
done.
about at that time?
We're talking
Or-
about the year before LeBron James came back.
Okay, at
When
that
you
time.
said that we were building a playoff team.
We were. Did you watch those games? We were.
Okay, let me continue.
Hey.
So Tristan Thompson, Anderson Varejao, Kyrie Irving.
Hey,
we
hold
already
on,
know
Eugene.
him.
Before you continue, Varejao was actually leading the league in rebounds at this tenure that Eugene is talking about before he got hurt. So that was why I said that. But continue.
All right, Deion Waiters,
A rookie. Unknown. Wild card.
I ain't gonna call him a bum at that time.
Earl Clark,
Bum.
Jared Jack,
Bum.
You said who?
Jared Jack.
Decent.
was all right.
Jared Jack,
decent player.
Jared Jack was solid.
Alonzo,
time.
Decent player.
Alonzo G.
Oh, don't bring up that name. Come on now.
Alonzo G.
Bum.
Even I know that one.
CJ Miles.
CJ Miles is solid for us. What are you talking about?
CJ Miles.
Half.
Bum.
Half.
Bum.
CJ Miles was solid for us.
You saying
And-
hold
and
on? You saying CJ? Hold on. You said CJ Miles.
Bum.
CJ Miles was
he
a
shot
bum.
40%
Stop
from
it.
three that year. Oh, well, my bad. 39% from three that year.
Look at this nigga trying to lift up CJ Miles to slander Kyrie. If
But
don't
nigga,
know,
you sitting up here lifting
CJ Miles
Anderson
was a
Varejao.
bum, bro. If he was on a LeBron team, you would call him a bum. Stop it.
I got
Stop
three.
with the double standard, bro.
I got 3 more players. I got
I watch
meaningful
y'all
playing
niggas
time.
slander players like Jordan Clarkson and Kyle Korver and George Hill when they played with LeBron. But you gonna
Go
try
ahead,
to tell me
James.
CJ Miles not a bum?
Who
nigga.
is y'all?
If you don't
Who is
stop it,
y'all? Who is y'all?
Stop it.
And you're defending George Hill's bum ass? But are you dead ass? Ass?
All right. Last 3 players. Anthony Bennett.
Bum.
Oh my
I
God.
wouldn't. Bum is too good for this.
Nigga, yeah, the bum. I was about to say that nigga's a hobo.
Andrew Bynum.
He didn't even play that year.
Fight everybody
Yes,
on
he
this
did.
podcast.
Yes, he did.
I will fight everybody
Yes, he
on
did.
this podcast right now. Stop it.
Tyler Zeller.
I will fight everybody on this.
And hold on,
That
stop.
nigga.
Hold on, nigga.
Bynum was that nigga.
He was that nigga in 2014, bro.
After Philadelphia.
Nigga, stop.
Shit,
After
after
Philadelphia.
that, no, fuck that. After
Said the
LA,
name.
after
I don't
LA,
think he played in 2014.
Fuck out.
After he
And-
embarrassed himself in Dallas, he was.
I
look,
didn't know he was
Look,
that.
nigga, streets is done.
and look, hold on, and look,
that nigga.
Tyler Zeller's defense at that time, I think Zeller was a rookie as well.
I
Or it's
forgot
like his
Zeller
second
was
year.
on the
Zeller was seen as at best at the time. Zeller was seen as a solid role player.
At that time, y'all
I
had
forgot
too
that
many
nigga was over
centers
there.
At that time, y'all had like 5 centers on the team.
Yeah.
But Isaiah, are you
But
not
Zeller played solid.
His name
Is that a
That's what he was
playoff
supposed
team?
to, like. What was Kyrie supposed to do with that?
Is that a playoff team?
Like, what was he supposed to like?
That didn't sound like a
legitimately,
playoff
bro,
team.
put
He was
the-
Thank you.
supposed to make
Thank you.
eight.
What was he
Thank you.
supposed
I
to do
said
with that?
building
If
a
he's the
playoff team.
nigga that you claim, he was supposed to make 8 seed. That's all I'm asking.
Wow, that's crazy.
He was 4 games
That's
away from
crazy.
AC. It was a damn
That's
shame because I think
crazy.
we had bottomed out towards the end of the year. It kind of played out similarly.
Hey,
how,
hey,
this year did.
hey, Eugene, Ilgauskas was gone already on that.
Yeah,
on
no,
that-
he was on
Yeah,
Miami.
Galgas had retired at that
He
point.
retired.
No, I'm saying, but he went to Miami after, like
For, like,
with
1
LeBron.
year.
Like he had
Yeah,
left.
1 year.
Yeah, that wasn't a playoff sounding roster right there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I said building.
Now,
I ain't saying that.
That's not even
The
building,
thing
dog.
is, he swears
You're 4 games away from a play.
guy.
Bro, I never said Kyrie. I never said
15th in the
Look,
conference.
I'ma make a
4
point.
games away from the playoffs. That's
Isaiah, look.
just said that- you
Isaiah, I'm
just
end
said-
it like this. Look, I'm end it like this. First of all, I never said that Kyrie was like a top tier LeBron, KD, Giannis type of nigga. I said that he was a great player when he has a player like that. Like he's more suited for being like the Robin.
Just
So,
said-
but with the players Eugene just gave, Giannis, and Embiid or Jokic or whoever, LeBron, KD, them type of niggas with that same team would be lucky to get an 8 seed. Them
Would
type
be
of niggas.
lucky.
And Kyrie is below
You
them.
smoke.
Kyrie is below them. They would be lucky to get an 8
You
seed.
said
with
they
that.
would be lucky to get an 8 seed.
With that, with them
You
niggas he just named,
dead ass.
with them niggas he just
You
named.
said LeBron fucking James. Are
LeBron
you
just missed
dead ass?
playoffs two of like the last 4 years. So let's not act like the nigga can't miss
My
playoffs.
nigga,
Come on, bro.
my nigga, if
Come on,
Kobe
bro.
was out,
Stop
no,
it.
no, stop that, stop that, because we not. If my boy Kobe can get to the playoffs with Smush Parkin,
Yes, let's go.
Damn it, he swear. Oh, Mamba was my guy. That was my big boy. It's that the third with his singing ass. He can get them A seed. I'm not trying to hear that shit. LeBron
Hey, what-
would have damn well had them in the playoffs.
Hey, what did I say? What did I say in that last episode? Not everybody got that mama mentality, but they trying to capitalize off of that. Like, come on now. Everybody needs to stop. Kyrie don't have it. Devin Booker don't have it. They need to stop.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, come on. Y'all not done with the Kyrie slander? God damn, bro.
No. I'm a
You
keep.
said Kyrie don't have the Mamba mentality?
That's exactly why he finna lose his shoe deal, because he ain't got the Mamba mentality.
No, he finna lose his shoe deal because he ain't playing.
Exactly, because he don't have the Mamba
because
mentality.
of his game.
Because he don't have the Mamba mentality.
Mamba mentality.
Well, yeah, when it comes to that, yeah, I'll give y'all that.
Mamba mentality is Jason Tatum.
I'm talking about on the court, though. I'm talking about
Mamba mentality is Jason Tatum.
He
Jason Tatum has proved it. Jason Tatum has, like, in the clutches moments, has proved that he got Mamba mentality. Steps up every single time.
Hey, it took you this long.
I agree with you.
Was like that. You wish Kyrie was like that, but he's not.
Hey, one of the cold-blooded shots in finals history.
Next question.
Nigga just put up a 60 piece. So, all right, but yeah, next topic.
Got him swept at home. Next
topic. And this is another one with fireworks. So,
hey, where your shirt go, man?
Man, he was fired up, huh?
I didn't even see him take it off. It was just gone.
Hey, D. That nigga hit him
with
he
Hulk Hogan. He
hit that nigga with the Chris Tucker. Man, where your shirt at?
I gotta go.
It was gone, bro. 1 minute it was there, the next it was gone. He had the Hulk Hogan that shirt. Fired up. He had the Hulk Hogan that shirt. He had to just rip it.
Hey, this one might be fireworks too, though, because it's another one of my favorite players. Y'all probably finna slander. But did y'all see the Twitter stuff between Draymond and talking about KD earlier?
Nah.
So he went on a podcast and he said that, you know, people slander Steph so much or talk about him so much for not getting finals MVP. But the reason that he wasn't able to really, I guess, get the numbers to, you know, be finals MVP or whatever is because Steph was getting double teamed like 7 or 8 times more than KD was, which allowed KD, see, D finna piss me off already, which allowed KD to do what he was doing to get a finals MVP. So he was saying, like, in hindsight, you know, people look at like, oh, KD finals MVP, but he's saying it's a bigger scope than that. So somebody sent that to KD and asked for his opinion, and KD said that that's 100% false. Somebody sent him a meme, some fake meme from Ball Sack Sports or whatever, saying that Curry had 80 double teams and KD only had 2. KD said that was fake news. That was reported from Ball Sack Sports or whatever. So
which by the way, they're inactive. Ball Sack is inactive. Ball Sack got their shit suspended and they not coming back.
So I mean, it was obviously an old pick. But what my question, I guess what I was getting is
shit, hold on.
What's great? Y'all feel
I got it right here. I got it right here on my computer. So I'm gonna share my screen and we can watch it.
All right.
You gotta enable screen sharing.
I'll do that.
Should be
you hear me?
Yeah, I say you got to do it in the setting.
Video settings?
Mm-hmm. Oh, while we getting that set up, can I go on a rant about the Raiders real quick? Can I get this out
hold
the way?
on. We're going to get to that in a minute.
We're going to get to, all right, cool. I just need to know.
Hey, I don't know what to do. You might just have to play the audio or something, bro. It's only audio anyway. It's not a video.
As you know, you watched it. We all watched it. Kevin Durant was absolutely insane. Steph Curry got double teamed probably 7 times the amount that KD did in a given series. So when you watch those games and you say, his numbers could be a little down. He's facing a double team. And by the way, this isn't a double team from the Orlando Magic. This is a double team from a team that's playing in the finals, which if you're in the finals, these are real double teams. That's throwing together a game plan the night before and then rolling. There are players out there that can't play out there. This isn't that. This is elite teams throwing elite defenders at guys.
And KD said, like you said, they sent the tweet out, said he was like, that's
Draymond Green has responded again when he said that's 100% false. He said you have to learn to listen to full takes and not snippets before you get baited into tweeting, champ.
I mean, with something like that, I mean, he could have been praising KD outside of that, but nigga, you still said what you said. So sometimes people be trying to backtrack and say that shit after the fact, like, oh, well, you didn't hear the full clip. Nigga, sometimes that's all that needs to be heard, nigga. I heard what you said, and I said what I said. Nigga.
Agreed.
People be trying to hide behind that sometimes.
Well, I have to agree with Draymond in this situation. Like, bro, I'm sorry.
I know.
Nigga, you got
But how can you wait? I have a question though. Before you get into this, how can you agree with Draymond when KD averaged the same numbers when he went to the finals last time and he wasn't with Steph?
Hey, you're muted, D.
Let's talk about something else, man. Because Kevin Durant is not the guy, bro. I don't want to talk about Kevin Durant. To me, he's not worth my time.
This nigga is disrespectful. a top 10 to 11 player of all time isn't worth your time.
Top 10, man. Nope.
That's crazy.
So you're saying because he averaged...
You can do a whole hour on that guy if you want to, but not like right now. I can't just give you. The decision.
I mean, you can start by staying on that.
The decision to go to Golden State destroyed him. So any subsequent arguments about what happened on the Golden State team after that is irrelevant. He should have never.
I brought up something before that though. Y'all act like he wasn't that nigga before Golden State. That's why y'all was so pissed off that he went to Golden State because of who he was, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't have cared.
We also
I feel like he could have got it done without going.
In the Western Conference Finals.
I feel like he could have ended up getting it done without going and playing with the guy. Yeah, I do. Like if he went to Portland.
I agree with you. I agree with you, but I don't think he could have got it done with Westbrook.
He could have went to Portland.
But he was one game away from the Warriors with Westbrook.
I don't think so. I personally, I don't feel like he would have beat Cleveland. I don't feel like OKC beats Cleveland that year, even if they do go. Which, I mean, should show, nigga, you smoked the 3-1 lead, so.
I don't see no argument for that.
I mean, even with Kyrie and Kevin Love out, well, we'll say Kevin Love because that happened in the first matchup. But even with, Kevin Love out, just LeBron and Kyrie.
Hey, fuck Kelly Olynyk.
Hey,
no,
hey,
this
so
is
you
we
guys
talking
really
about
Kevin Durant and that championship that he won at Golden State. Y'all respect that?
No, I don't.
I ain't gonna say I respect it, but I don't take it from him. Like, I don't put an asterisk next to any championship, none. So I can't do it to that one.
Bro, like,
not even the lockout year when teams only played 50 games and the Spurs won. There's no asterisk there.
I don't put an asterisk on it, but that's one of the seasons I bring up when people trying to take away the Lakers 2020 championship. I say we'll take that away too. But I don't put an asterisk on any championship.
I'm sorry, bro. He was getting
because you can damn near every year there's some type of storyline that you can point to take it away from him. Like in hindsight, you can pretty much do that with damn near any championship. So I don't think it's fair to do that with one or two, but then let them slide and use in history.
You feel comfortable calling KD whatever number you had him as. If his career ended today with the championship that he won.
No, the answer to your question is no. No.
Okay.
He does need to get another one.
And I think he's on the decline.
I'm assuming he will, though. I'm assuming he will.
I'm saying
I think he's on the decline, and I don't see him as a guy that can shift his game to something else. So we'll just
they had niggas was calling KD like an elite level playmaker after those finals because he was able to pass off to Steph and to Clay
in the Draymond. He averaged 7 assists between those finals, bro. He shot 47% from 3 in one of those finals.
Can you imagine the spacing, man, when you're playing with all those guys?
One on one every single time, and we know Kevin Durant with one-on-one coverage every.
Okay,
single time.
Isaiah. Let me ask you this: are you saying that KD can't shoot and score the way he did in Golden State, like otherwise?
Is that what I said? No.
I'm asking. I didn't say you said that. I'm asking.
That is insane level of efficiency.
In the playoffs, I'll say that. Yeah, in the playoffs.
I'm not saying that his first finals was bad. His first finals wasn't bad because
his first finals was great numbers for anybody.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that, bro, that efficiency is insane. Nigga, name me somebody else who shot 47% from 3 at that volume.
Nobody.
Okay, then.
But nobody scores like KD anyway, though.
Nigga, stop, bro. Why? Because he had one-on-one coverage every time.
I'm saying in general, like KD is one of we're not gonna act like he's not the top scorer ever. We're not gonna do that,
bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
That length, that good of a shooter, that what? He's not a one of the top, arguably top 3 scorers of all time.
I say that.
Top 3. See, yeah, you be doing y'all girls be doing too much with these niggas, homie. Top 3.
Saying, bro, JC.
I mean, other than Jordan and
just
Will,
like you just said, bro. You give.
What about Kareem, nigga? What about Kareem? What about Kobe? Shit, how you just gonna put this
Kobe's
dude?
in there.
Oh, this little nappy head, tall, ashy nigga.
We being honest, you gotta put LeBron in that conversation.
I'm tired of.
How is LeBron?
Tired of the accolades being poured on this dude, homie. He's a mental midget. For how tall he is, he's that little up here, homie.
He is a walking efficient.
He's like a broad.
And he is a walking efficient 30 a game. I don't care what y'all niggas.
Okay, and so what is?
I got something for your tall ass too, Tramp.
It's the same thing, but he didn't shoot like KD earlier in his career.
What the fuck?
He just started shooting like.
What does it matter how you get the bucket, long as the ball go in the bucket?
Nah, for sure. I'm not taking that from.
What has he done in Brooklyn? Thank you.
Yeah,
nothing at all.
We're not gonna go into all that. We'll save this.
Thank you.
We'll save this for off-season material.
But now it's not. We
trash.
not go into all that.
Trash. I ain't gonna say he trash. But.
That was the first question too.
We could go an hour on that, and I got another.
Yeah, we really could.
Right, like he said before, bro. He told that nigga that we could win without you, and what happened? They won without him. He was right, bro. That nigga went to Golden State so he could get wide open ass shots like he did, and he did.
Yeah. Don't nobody respect you.
I'll finish this another time. I have a response. I'll finish it another time.
Tell me the response. You don't have the response. There is no response that you finna give to me, bro. He went to Golden State.
He went from playing with a ball chucking, selfish point guard to go playing with one of the most unselfish point guards in NBA history, who plays some of the greatest basketball of any team ever. That's why he went over there. Now, I'm not agreeing with his decision to go over there, but I'm telling you the reason why. And KD is a walking, efficient 30 a game with or without Golden State. Period. End of discussion.
And nigga, the whole point was his efficiency went all the way through the roof with Golden State, bro. He went there because he knew the shit would be easy. He said, "This is the easiest basketball I have ever played in my life." Nigga, you got
they won 73 games
out there on the wing. Easy money. Nigga, niggas couldn't even play with the Warriors on 2K because they knew that shit.
Hey, he ain't lying about that. Niggas wasn't even putting money on them games if you got.
You a hoe if you pick Golden State, nigga. You know.
Yeah, nigga, that's the first thing. You go to Golden State, niggas is like, "Oh, you trash, nigga."
You are. If you did.
All right, last basketball question, man, and then we can get to this Raider stuff. Where does Steph rank all time if he wins the championship this year?
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question.
Wins it. Let me start. Can I start? Go ahead, OG. Go ahead.
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
All right. I'm gonna state this. Because I really thought about this. I'm gonna state this. Not only does he have to win finals, he has to win finals MVP.
Okay.
And if he balls out, wins Finals MVP, I think it catapults him to top 7 of all time.
Smoking dick. You smoking square dick. Long dick, boy. Nigga.
That's in my opinion.
So
That is in my opinion.
So you gonna tell me he surpassed Kobe, Hakeem?
No, hold on. I ain't that dumb now. Come on now. I ain't say he surpassing Kobe. Kobe number 2 behind Jordan to me.
LeBron's
And
not
as
on
far-
that list either.
LeBron's not in my top.
Isaiah,
7.
see.
LeBron's not in my top. Everybody knows that.
LeBron
no
is not
question.
in your top 7?
No. One, I can name 5 players that had better careers than LeBron James. And is better all around, better basketball players than LeBron James. I can name 5.
You about to kill the podcast, man.
I don't
Everybody
give a
done walked
shit.
off.
I don't give a shit.
No, you can't.
You're not about to get
No, you
invited
can't.
anymore.
So Magic Johnson is not better than LeBron James.
No.
Hey, listen, and I love
No.
Magic.
No.
He is nowhere near the defender that LeBron James was at points in his career. So no.
He's nowhere near the scorer that LeBron was either. Like, no.
No.
I'm,
So no.
bro,
Go ahead.
talking
Let
to
me
Lakers
continue.
fans right
Let me
here. Bro.
continue.
Nigga,
I'm
Do LeBron like that, man.
I don't even want to know who this nigga has Steph on. I don't even want to know his top 6.
nigga said
Steph to where he's like, I don't even want to know.
5 players who've had a better career than LeBron. No, I just
Magic
really
not better than
don't,
Bron?
Jason,
Hold on,
let me
Magic
just
not better than
entertain this
Bron?
for a moment.
Like,
Let me
No.
Hey, I don't care about
The
nothing.
only
this for a
player in
moment.
NBA history to win a Finals MVP as a rookie, when
He
Kareem
got his
went out,
ass
he
swept
scored
in the
42
finals
points,
twice.
15 rebounds, and 9 assists as the starting center. We gonna act like Magic ain't the
Bro,
best,
that's
ain't
not
better
even-
than
Hey,
fucking Bron.
Bro, that's
Hey,
not
listen.
even
Let me
close.
say
That
something.
was blasphemous.
Let me say something.
That's
Let
what
me
this
say
man
something
just
about
said.
that.
This is
The
blasphemy.
year after that, there's a series called the Tragic Series.
Thank you.
The 1984 series against Boston, where Magic kind of fucked off the series. If you go back and look, so just be,
He recovered that and bounced back.
the answer
He got
is
his
no,
ass
Tyrell.
swept twice.
Magic is not better than LeBron. The
Oh,
answer is no.
oh,
So
fuck
where's your
no.
other people?
So who's the next nigga, Tyrell? Please.
Where's your next guy?
Hey,
Yeah.
I do not want to know this list.
No, please.
I promise
JC,
you,
The
God.
next
They-
motherfucker is
promise
Michael
you,
Jordan.
bro.
I need to
do
know.
not want
The
to
next
know
motherfucker is Michael
anybody
Jordan.
on this list, please.
Okay, that's fine.
Please.
Michael
Then
Jordan.
the next
okay.
is Kobe Bryant.
I'll give you them too.
I
Then the
can't.
next is Kareem.
Nah.
I'll give you Kareem.
Nah. I'll give you Kareem before I give you Kobe. I love Kobe, but
I'll
nah.
give you them 3. Who else?
You give me those 3. I don't think you're gonna give me this next one. But they don't call him Big Fundamental for nothing.
No, he's not better.
Tim
than
Duncan had a
LeBron.
better career than LeBron.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Tim
Now
Duncan's
we're
a better
done.
player
Yeah,
than
JC,
LeBron.
now we're done.
Shaq is a better
No.
player than LeBron.
You said
Shaq?
Shaq.
No.
who? Nigga,
No.
you.
Prime Shaq. Prime Shaq.
You talking about Shaq who couldn't defend a pick and roll, Shaq? Get the fuck out of here.
Prime
bro.
Prime
Shaq.
Shaq,
And
Prime
LeBron
Shaq
don't
was
defend
fantastic,
shit.
but he was no LeBron.
LeBron don't defend shit.
I just want you to
Hey,
know
man,
that
there's no
Shaq,
point in talking
even
to the
Next,
Shaq
fans.
next.
would come on here and cuss you out for saying that.
Next.
Hey,
Next.
yeah, let's
There's no
stop.
point talking
Hey,
about
J.
that.
Cole, I
Come
agree
on
with
now.
J. Cole. I'll agree with J. Cole. Let's stop. Let's just stop the
Next.
bleeding.
Let's go, JC. Next.
So D, have you had time? Oh my gosh, I gotta get my mind right. D, have
Call Tim Duncan.
have you
Big
had
Fundamental for
time
nothing now.
to let it simmer of where you would play Steph if he's able to get it done this year?
Yeah. So
That
I'm
whatever
sorry.
that realm is, that range.
I can only give him point guard rankings. When you start talking all time, man, he's pretty down there. I'm just saying.
Down there?
Yeah. He's been a defensive liability basically the whole time. And I mean,
I don't know.
I love
I
Steph.
don't know if I
Don't get
agree
me
with
wrong.
that. I don't know if I agree with that.
LeBron's a
Liability is a little
as
steep.
well.
He
Liability
is the
a little steep and unfair.
he is the reason why they
He-
lost.
he's
the
not- he's
finals to the
not a-
Cavaliers.
He's not Isaiah Thomas on defense.
He is the reason they lost the series to the Cavaliers.
I agree. Well, I agree. Final
I'm
step.
sorry, that was the whole team's fault.
No,
I sat there and watched Hedo Turkoglu cook up LeBron James like it was nothing. I sat there and watched Jason
hey,
Terry
man.
cook up LeBron James like it was
But
nothing.
we
Okay,
done
but
with
let
that
me-
conversation.
Hey,
me
how
go
do you
tell
mute,
you.
man?
Yeah, like-
Mute him.
Come on.
Let
now.
me continue. I'm gonna put him in the, that Irv and like J Kidd and Chris Paul category of point guards, and say that he is probably top 5 point guards for sure to play of all time. But when we talking like all time players, even if they win, I think it only puts him possibly into top 15.
I give you that, D.
That's fair.
Possibly.
That's
I give you
fair.
that.
And I want them to win because this, and I said this earlier, this would be the best one for them.
Yeah, for sure.
To me, he already top 15. I'm sorry, there's not much more for him to accomplish except to get the Finals MVP. Right now, he's probably at like 15 for me. He'd probably move up to like 12 if he gets the win and the Finals MVP. So he's not jumping into the top 10.
If he don't get the Finals,
People take that as a slight to him, like top 12 is bad or some shit. Like, bro, there's been thousands of players that come in.
I was
and
just
out.
gonna say they don't realize how many great players have played, bro.
right?
Yeah.
What about you, Flip?
Havlicek, Wes Unseld.
Same thing.
Hey,
Top
hey,
15.
hey, you no more talking. You on timeout.
Yeah, be quiet.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
mute his ass, Jason.
Naming players with better careers than LeBron James. John Havlicek, better
Go
career.
ahead, Flip.
John,
Isaiah Thomas, more dominant in a shorter amount of time frame.
Go ahead, Flex.
I give him top 15. Top 15. Top 5 point guard.
By the way, that's my first time in podcast history I had to mute somebody. But go ahead.
Make history out here.
Oh man.
So you agree? I think we all agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Other than the crack baby, that he's in that 11 to 15.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah,
Steph, 4
yeah,
rings?
we all agree.
That's more than LeBron. 4 rings, that's gonna be more than LeBron's. You know what I'm saying? You first and
Hey,
only
4
unanimous.
I think
rings
we
won't-
can officially
4
do a
rings
couple.
actually won't
Hey.
be more than LeBron's. He'll have the same.
Hey,
amount
I
as
think we're
LeBron.
officially.
I don't
at
count
the
that
point
bubble championship.
where we can do a collage. Of
Oh, you hating. He hates.
Hey, hold on though. I think we're at a point where we can officially do a collage of this nigga's bad takes. Like, I think we've reached that point. I think we're ready.
Hey,
Gene, I
you-
might send you the footage over, man.
Please
Bring it.
do.
Bring
You up
it.
there with Ryan Hollins, man.
Oh, hold on. Don't play me. Don't play me. Most of these takes I do this shit on
Sounded like,
purpose.
what's
Honest to
his
God.
name? Max Kellerman. I want Iguodala.
Hey, and did Iguodala not hit a clutch 3 though? Just saying,
Here
he
he
wasn't
go.
lying technically.
Here he go.
All seriousness though. And let me honestly be real. And it's not no pressure shit. Be honestly real. LeBron James is in my top 10 for sure. Top 5. I can't put him in my top 5. I put him at 6, but I'm not putting him in my top 5. I'm just not. That's just
Mute
my
him
personal
again.
opinion.
Mute him again.
I put him in the top 10. Y'all lucky y'all got that. Y'all lucky
Yeah.
y'all got that.
Yeah, we are.
All right, so we're done with basketball. Daryl, this is something I specifically want to talk to you about for a second. So the first time that I mentioned this, you weren't here. This was a message for you, but you were not here. But you remember after you went on that rant, right? And you tore me, Gene, and Tyrell up. You know what I'm saying? You bullied us that day on the free.
No, y'all was trying to bully me.
So
You're not talking enough about the Raiders.
The very next week after the AFC Championship or better, I think you said some crack baby spit that week too. I think out of 17 games, you said like you was only gonna lose like 3 or
I said
I
13.
don't even want to say 4. I don't even think you said 4.
I said 13 wins. I said
13. Okay. Which
I
would
said
be
it.
13-3. Yeah. So
13-4.
13-4.
no, because it's
17 games.
17 games, but only 16 weeks you play, right?
No, it's
18.
17. It's 18
Play
weeks.
18
okay.
weeks.
It's actually 17
Okay,
games.
well, 4. So the very next week, Vegas has something to say about that. Sir.
Who cares about Vegas? I tell you
This is how many wins Vegas had y'all getting, my guy.
We don't give a shit.
And I never got to mention this to you, but this
We
is how
don't
they
give
got
a
the
about
AFC West
Vegas.
looking.
We don't care. You telling
Bet
us
that.
I would like to have your thoughts on this, my guy. They got y'all
Hey,
as the last
rush
team
out
in the
and
division.
bet that.
Hold on.
Show
Show that
that's
again.
what I told her. Isaiah said Chargers ain't making the playoffs. I still ain't
They
seen his
not.
season palace
Show
ticket.
that again.
I haven't seen your
not.
season palace tickets yet, sir.
Hey, show that
Don't worry
again.
about it, bro.
right,
Don't even
hold
worry
on.
about it, bro. I'm finna go to Sunset Station right across the street. They all have the same odds. I ain't even got to drive to the strip to go to Caesars. Don't even worry about it, bro.
Yeah.
Why they got the Chiefs winning that many games though? Like really?
Bet that.
Damn, like that?
Yeah.
Go bet that. Rush
Hey,
out.
hey,
Hurry up before
hey.
they change it.
They sleeping on that Tyreek Hill. They sleeping on Tyreek Hill not being there, man.
He said, "Go."
That's a big
back.
hit.
Hey, people really thinking Juju is the number one wide receiver. That
No,
shit
man,
crazy.
Juju ain't that guy.
My thing is, I will say that.
Well, Juju got Mahomes though. That
Include-
got to count for
Nigga, that
something.
shit don't.
No,
That
that
got
don't
to
mean
count for
nothing.
something, bro. Come on.
No.
I watch Juju.
Mm-mm.
We get when the Browns are not playing in the same time slot as Pittsburgh, or they're not playing against, or they're not, playing in the same week or a bye week. We get Pittsburgh games because Pittsburgh is the next closest market. I done seen enough Juju to know
He ain't that guy.
Juju ain't that motherfucker.
No.
He ain't.
I seen Juju play in person last season, and no, I agree. He is not that guy.
Mm-mm.
We get about five.
You can
I
run-
would say no more than 6 games up here, like including the 2 that we face against Pittsburgh. We get about 6 games of Pittsburgh still in football up here because it's the next closest market. Juju ain't that motherfucker.
And not just that, but now
G-
Travis
He
Kelce
is-
is gonna get more attention.
Hey, so Flex. Where do you have the Chiefs finishing in the division?
I can see them winning 8 games, but they ain't going first. I tell you that.
Are they gonna make playoffs?
Oh,
I don't see them being in first.
Are they gonna make playoffs?
Wild card maybe.
So who wins the division?
that's on record.
The Raiders going. It's not my turn. The
I would
Raiders gonna
say-
finish the bid.
Yeah, I said the Raiders.
Okay, I like to hear that. That's what I like to hear.
I'm a Card fan. I'm a big time Card fan.
Let me say something about this team. All right, shout out to y'all. Okay, shout out to Raider Nation. All right, I absolutely wish y'all no success, and let me tell you why. Y'all motherfuckers, I honestly believe y'all made the wrong head coaching hire. I honestly believe it. Like Josh McDaniels, more mature, this and the third. We gonna
Would
see.
this
To
be
me,
another
this
thing
seems like
to add to his takes later?
no. Let me
I'm
say
gonna let him
something.
finish.
Let me say
I'm
something.
gonna let him finish.
Let's hear
Let me
him
say
out.
something, and I really mean this, and this is nothing against Josh McDaniels and nothing like that, because who knows how this second regime gonna go with Josh. All right, but the job that Rich did and the circumstances that you guys face all year long with the DUI incident and the John Gruden incident, multiple players getting suspended and arrested, all the turmoil that could have just destroyed damn near any other locker room, to the point where y'all could barely win with all that talent, will barely win 6-7 games because of all the bullshit that y'all went through. And the fact that that coach, that Rich did that damn good of a fucking job to get y'all guys in the fucking playoffs, y'all should have kept him on the fucking team as the head coach. He was a leader of men and he was making excellent head coaching decisions. Y'all should have kept him. I still feel like the Josh McDaniels hire was the wrong hire for your organization in the long run.
Hey, so I'll tell you like this, brother, and this is a real world answer for you. My ex-boss told me this. Make yourself the obvious choice.
He was the obvious choice.
If he would have beat Cincinnati, he would have been.
Oh, yeah. If that whistle didn't get blown,
Let me know
if that
when
whistle
you're
didn't get
done.
blown,
Hey, man, if you don't make yourself the obvious choice, you leave room for the people to make a decision, they might go away from you. I
be
agree
honest-
that Rich did a good job, but I feel like he
I
didn't make
think
himself the
with-
obvious
with-
choice. They made some mistakes in those games
Yeah,
coming
they
down
did.
the stretch, bro.
They did.
So, he had a chance to win the coaching job,
Mm.
and I feel like he lost.
I just think with everything that y'all went through a lot of shit last year, like to the point where I was feeling bad for y'all motherfuckers over there.
If you
like,
beat Cincinnati, you cannot fire him. You have to give him the job.
I think it's a shame that he didn't get a job in the first place.
I mean, but Cincinnati doing what they did, that doesn't elevate his case, or
don't say a word. This is my time. Because he got some fucking nerve coming out here on my team, on my board.
Yes, sir.
Up there and don't even believe in your boys.
And give me no reason to believe
on my motherfucking cowboy hat to let you know how fucking serious I am about this shit. Man. Don't you ever speak on my boy that again. This is the second time you done lost your mind, young man.
And I was speaking again the third time.
Just like D said, there was too many hiccups here and there during the season, and he didn't make himself the obvious choice. Love Richie B. Respect him for getting that team to the playoffs. 100%. Appreciate it. But partner, you got to make yourself the obvious choice. And he didn't think
Josh was the obvious choice either.
They were this close to losing to us.
The thing about it is, you know what the Raiders' number one problem was? We had, especially early in the season, we had a loaded offense, more than enough to get points on the board. And every time we got in the red zone, what was we getting, D? Fucking field goals.
Field goals.
And what does Josh McDaniels do better than most OCs? Score in the red zone.
And he spoke specifically about what he's going to do.
You got 3 weapons, well, 4 actually, like Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfrow,
Waller, and now Devontae.
Yeah. You better put some fucking points on the board in the discussion. That 23 points. No, I'm expecting 25 points plus.
Yeah. And they think I'm crazy because I said AFC Championship. It ain't like I said it's going to be right here.
You're just saying AFC Championship.
Hey, but if fuck around, B, right here.
No, he said AFC Championship or bust.
Bust, yeah. It doesn't matter if it's home or away. The AFC Championship game.
Yeah, right. It might be in Buffalo, perhaps.
I don't think y'all want to play that game in Buffalo.
Hey, no, we got 32 years of ass whooping to get him.
The Bills is like the Bills
32 years
in the AFC now.
Yeah, when they whipped y'all ass in the AFC Championship game 32 years. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
1990.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know it's
that'd be a 32-year long ass whooping that we owe them.
That ass whooping was a different ass whooping in 1990.
No, that was
that shit, boy. I ain't even lie. We owe them one.
Yeah, we do. Hey, and if you remember, we went back in '93. They beat us again.
Yeah.
On their 4th Super Bowl in a row, they beat us again.
Yeah.
29-20. Shout out to Tim Brown.
Right. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Shout out to Tim Brown. Highly underrated wide receiver.
You balled in that game, brother.
Criminally underrated. Criminally underrated.
You balled in that game, but
yes,
they beat us. They beat us.
They did.
29-20 in Buffalo again. So yeah, we owe them. Mm-hmm. It would be very nice to go there, and I hope it snow a little bit.
Hey, nah, you see, who was at the Bills play when it was snowing? Was that the Patriots?
That was the Patriots.
Yeah. It was going crazy. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, because
Patriots won.
Yep. And but
long as the field ain't snowing.
Allen has some throws though, even in the snow, where I was like, damn, like.
I don't even think it was snowing. I just think it was like super windy.
I think the Patriots passed like 3 times that game.
Yeah, I don't think it was snowing. It was just really, really windy that game. It was really windy.
It was that bad East Coast weather. It was something.
That Western New York, huh?
Hey, but is it fair to say the Bills is like I guess the team to beat on the AFC? Like, is that supposed to be like the new team now?
They gotta show me they can run the ball, man. They gotta go to the Super Bowl. They gotta show me they can run the ball, man.
I was about to say because Cincinnati is the defending AFC champs. So right now they're the
no.
team.
I mean,
I also agree with that, Tyrell. So that's why my Raider prediction sounds even more outlandish because at best we should be called the 3rd best team because we didn't go to AFC Championship. Cincinnati and Buffalo should be looked at as better than us.
He's giving you a less confidence, Tyrell, believing in your team.
We just saw he a Cincinnati fan.
But
fuck out of here with that bullshit.
I'm saying we are going to supplant one of those two teams.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up like this. D was saying something about the Dodgers being on fire. Y'all can kick that back off.
Can I please say one thing about college football? And we can do another show on this if we want to. But Coach Saban showed the real.
We were supposed to bring that up. Nick Saban.
Coach
Saban. Y'all have at it.
Yeah, go ahead, D, because I want to lay in here. I'm a Florida Gator fan.
I don't even want to lay into him too much, but I would just say, Coach Saban, you showed like where you really coming from, brother. You show where you really coming from.
Nick Saban got some fucking nerve to be sitting up here talking about somebody paying players, and you gonna tell me that all them 5-star recruits came up off the strength of your name?
Yeah. Even kids from California, the city of LA, Anaheim, they're gonna come all the way to Tuscaloosa to come play football.
We're not
just on the strip.
Who a whole family moved from damn Hawaii to Alabama off the strength of your name. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
He really showed he even threw his own partner Jimbo under the bus.
Exactly. So, and like Jimbo said.
But wasn't that like not wise to do that? Because why would you do that with somebody who was up under you all that time who probably knows Smith that?
And like Jimbo said, like, if you open up his closet, Jimbo said,
you know what I think?
His closet, there's gonna be hella skeletons up in that bitch.
I think after Prime's response, he then went after Texas A&M to kind of make it seem like he wasn't doing what Prime said he was doing. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So Prime say, soon as we help our folks,
HBCU,
here you come with that. So the next day he starts in on Jimbo and Texas A&M. So I think he was playing a little political game right there. Mm-hmm. And when I say he showed who he is, I'm talking about the first thing he did, talking about Deion. Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It shows the entitlement. On so many different layers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
what's up, my
let's get into it, bro. Right. We get paid like $10 million a year.
Yeah.
But as soon as
off the backs of these kids.
Exactly. But as soon as Prime got get something going over there at HBCU, as soon as a black man gets something going, it's all hellfire. It was just getting paid. Like Jimbo Fisher has said years ago a couple years ago when they first started the NIL, players have been getting paid. It's whether they got caught or not. And we know exactly who was rolling out that dough. Texas, Alabama, teams like that. So stop playing. Be for real.
I don't know why Saban would think, and this is no offense to Jackson State or any HBCU, but let's be real here. As far as the football program, like if you're talking about strictly paying, like they don't even have the money to compete with Alabama. They not even fucking close.
The dollar amount that he said the receiver was getting, Deion don't even make.
Right.
You know, so he don't even make.
So here's the thing. I know why motherfuckers going to Jackson State. Now, one Deion Sanders, legend NFL player, everybody respect him. And the way he coaching them boys up, everybody see it. It goes absolutely unnoticed. He is doing his thing down there in Jackson State. Number two, they trying to see Brittany Renner up in person. So I mean, but no, all seriousness though, like Deion Sanders knows how to fucking recruit, and he is showing that.
But look, another thing is too, people are kind of underestimating the movement that this country went into after all the Georgia stuff. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of young kids who are looking at this and are probably more. It's crazy. I got the Different World HBCU shirt on right now.
I have said this time and time.
Hold on, let me get this off. What I think it is after the George Floyd thing, there is a lot of young black kids that are now saying, like, you know what, I'm in a position to make a difference. I know what my talent is. Let's take this to some of these HBCUs. Y'all see what Master P's son just did? He was, one of the top recruits, and he went to an HBCU. So that's like a trend moving forth, regardless of who the coach is. Deion Sanders being your coach as a DB is just a plus. But that's a movement that a lot of young black kids are going towards anyway. So that's he out of pocket anyway for speaking on that for a whole lot of different reasons. But that's one of them right there. Just his ignorance of not even understanding, where we've been these last couple years of the strive that's been taken.
Exactly.
And then not only that, but you got to think about it like this too. I'm gonna choose between Florida State and Jackson State. All right, now Florida State is the more quote unquote prestigious program, but I might have to sit back 2 to 3 years and get redshirted, but I can go to Jackson State and damn near play immediately. Like your best film is when you own the fucking field. I hate this whole talk about level of competition. Oh, you got to join the SEC to get into the fucking NFL. That's bullshit. Because some of the best players in league history, the best wide receiver of all time is from an HBCU in the first fucking place. Don't give me this bullshit about level of competition and all this other shit. Get your ass on the field. The scouts don't see that shit. Can you ball the fuck out? Yes, the fuck you can. And it don't matter what the fuck you do.
And there's more coverage of it.
Different game.
And there's more coverage of these kids now than ever before.
Exactly.
There's so many more sources and so many more. They put so much more money in the scouting than ever before to catch you.
Walter Payton.
You could be at a JC and get discovered these days. On some real
Cam Newton from a JC. Walter Payton from an HBCU. Steve McNair from an HBCU. Stop playing like you got to come from the SEC or the Big Ten to be an NFL great. Like, that's fucking bullshit. Josh Norman's from Coastal Carolina. Come on now.
But that SEC recruiting is lazy recruiting.
All I gotta say
lazy
is
drafting.
all it take is for one recruiting class for all them black kids to say, fuck it. We all gonna go to schools like FAMU, Jackson State, Alabama A&M, North Carolina
Grambling State.
Grambling State.
Even though
all
they got
those
Hugh
schools
Jackson
like that. That's all it takes is one recruiting class to do that shit. The whole fucking system gonna come toppling over because black kids keep on following them, and then who's the money trail gonna go through? I bet you
watching it right now.
And let the number one recruit in the nation who just signed with Jackson State. He wasn't just the best defensive back. He was the number one recruit in the entire nation. Let him ball out in Jackson State and watch what the fuck. It's gonna happen real sooner than you think, Isaiah. I honestly do believe that shit.
I hope so.
Do y'all think Saban like sabotaged his legacy, like in a way of black kids not being as googly-eyed to come to Alabama anymore because of the situation?
No, because that money gonna talk. That money gonna talk.
Yeah, that money talk bullshit walk marathon.
Hey, I feel like maybe some parents, man, might be like,
parents
looking at this dude different.
Yeah,
some parents might be looking at this dude different.
That's why some of the best college coaches of all time say you're not necessarily recruiting the player, you're recruiting the parent more than the player.
Yeah,
the ones who actually know how to recruit know you're recruiting the
That's
parent.
what I was gonna say to you guys. Just think if Deion Sanders came to your house, asked for your kid, you gonna say no?
Right.
You gonna tell prime time no?
Hell no. I look at my son. Hey, get your ass over.
I would trust him to have the best interest. As a black man, I would trust him to have the best interest.
If Prime pull up to your house, Isaiah, come to your living room, so he showed that much interest in your
That's what
kid.
I'm saying. I would trust Prime to have the best interest for my black son rather than Nick Saban, who is a white male who is rich.
Thank you.
And by the way,
even though Prime has made money, he's come from the same neighborhoods,
and he's not really making no money in comparison to what he makes.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is he's made money in the NFL. He's made the money from endorsements.
Yeah. No, I get. I was adding to your point that like he's not making no money for this to be about money. You know what I'm saying? As far as that specific job, you know.
And if Prime up in my living room, recruit my son, he gonna get the Prime best fried chicken I will ever make in my entire life. He gonna get some prime rib. He gonna get some prime steak. He gonna get all the prime that he can fucking get. You know what I'm saying? And and that's the thing about these black kids. Like if people know who Prime is, people know who Prime is. And like that. I don't know what the fuck I said to say pause, but anyway, like Prime came from the gutter. Everybody know Prime came from the slums. And he worked his way up to make himself a self-made millionaire and is now coaching these boys to be the best man they can be. Hell yeah, you'll go with Prime. Hell yeah.
All right, D.
Yeah, if Prime show up with the Super Bowl rings on, slapping his hand on my dining room table, talking about I want your son to come. I'm gonna be like, what day you need him there?
Yeah, I'll sign a letter of intent for him. Shit, he ain't got no choice.
Shit. Right.
Hey, Mr. Sanders, what day do you need him there, brother?
You need him there right this minute. Pack
you know
your
what I'm
bags.
saying?
Right.
Say less. He will be there.
Be there a day early. Shit.
All right, Isaiah.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to tell prime time no.
We can
come in there with the Super Bowl rings on and shit, man. Come on, man.
We can get into to our LA squad in the in the baseball world. D mentioned that we on fire earlier, so you can sound off on that. You got on me last time when I didn't bring it up when they was doing good, and then
Mookie Betts.
You wasn't as enthusiastic last time.
Yeah. Mookie Betts is on fire, man. He's I believe he's tied the record for most home runs in a month by a Dodger, which is absolutely amazing.
13 home runs.
Yeah, this month. So I think they play tonight, so he has a chance to break that record possibly. Freddie Freeman is also on fire right now too. They look like Shaq and Kobe in baseball right now. They either have the best record in the MLB. I know they definitely have the best record in the NL, but it's
they are tied with the Bronx Bombers.
Okay, so I didn't know what happened. But yeah, they're tied with the Yankees for best record in MLB. So shout out to my Dodgers, man. Need to go get that ring. And that would be a huge moneymaker for the MLB is to have Yankees versus Dodgers in the World Series. I mean, two of the biggest markets in the nation going up against one each other in baseball's. In America's pastime is just it'd be crazy. The All-Star game's coming up here soon. So yeah.
He actually touched on absolutely everything I was gonna say. Shout out to the Dodger Ball Club for getting hot. We started off not as hot. We was losing. We was kind of hit and miss at first. Mookie is the hottest player in baseball right now. Although it is extremely early to even be talking about any type of playoff or anything like that. It would be awesome to see Dodgers Yanks in the World Series because I think baseball needs that with the lockout and everything that happened. They need a good old-fashioned Dodger Yankee 7-game World Series after a dramatic wild card playoff and all that type of thing. So, Dodgers are hot. It's extremely early still. It's only May. 1st of June. 1st of June. But I'd rather be hot than not.
Yes, sir. Hey, speaking of Yankees, y'all see what Josh Donaldson said?
No.
What happened?
When he called Tim Anderson Jackie Robinson?
What?
Was it Jackie? I think it was Jackie Robinson.
Wow. I thought we were gonna touch on Josh Mac by Tommy Farm.
Yeah, that too.
Over some memes in fantasy football. But
yeah.
Wow, I did not know that Josh Donaldson had said that. No,
it was about to be a
Jock Peterson. Why did he still on Jock? I still didn't catch that.
So Jock sent a meme of it was like, okay, it was somebody, the logo like were over top of people, and it was one was the Padres, one was the Dodgers, and one was the Giants, and they all threw weights in the air. And the Dodgers and the Yankees, the Dodgers and the Giants one went behind them. The one with the Padres hit the person in the face and made them fall over. So he's basically saying the Padres are trash, and I guess something about fantasy football or whatever. This past season, I guess Tommy Farm was pissed off and he smacked Jock Peterson in the face.
We got some breaking news. So apparently a 23rd woman has filed a case against Deshaun Watson, and the defense attorney is saying that she's going to be filing case number 24 real soon.
I saw that and didn't deem that as anything to report.
Yeah, once you got 22, bro.
It was originally so overall it was 24 women that accused Deshaun Watson.
After you sign for a guarantee 200, that shit might get up to 40, bro.
Yeah. The 23rd woman that is joining the lawsuit, she is just one of the original ones that originally chose not to be a part of the lawsuit. But now after seeing the HBO special, now she wants to be a part of it.
Oh, it didn't have nothing to do with the money. It's just the HBO special. Okay.
Yeah, the HBO special. Oh man.
All right. Well,
I think Cleveland probably gonna give all of female. I was finna say something else. All of the ladies that have problems. Just hear me out. Tell me it ain't worth Cleveland to just say, here's a meal for all you guys. Go away. Here's this NDA to sign.
Especially not from Cleveland. Hell
yeah,
no.
I don't see that happening.
Worst thing they could do.
Yeah.
Here's this NDA. You can't. They ain't gonna say that's what they did. Just all of a sudden, the ladies are gonna drop the lawsuits.
I mean, it's still gonna be bad for the time being, and I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, and I never wanted to really get into this on camera, but I really am for him fighting this all the way through, because I'm not saying, and I'm definitely not saying like, you know, everybody's lying or nothing like that. It's all those type of accusations should 100% be taken seriously when it comes to fruition, you know, for whatever reason. But you also don't often see, like, you know, if somebody is falsely accused, usually they end up settling because it's going to cost them way more money to go through with the trial, or it's just going to be way much more of a headache. So they're just like, you know what, like, let me just get this out my hair. I'll take the little hit for now and keep pushing. But I feel like it would send a certain precedent if he actually goes all the way through. Like, he already, you know, got the criminal charges dismissed. I think that should speak to itself right there. But then if he's to go through the civil matter, which you don't see often with celebrities, and take that all the way through, and he actually does beat all of those, I think that would send a way stronger message and set a certain precedent going forth. Before, you know, maybe the next disgruntled star doesn't feel the need to, like, you know, feel scared or nervous to, you know, request a trade, and he's like the franchise guy or nothing like that. Because I personally feel like they were trying to, like, send Deshaun Watson a message, not just Deshaun Watson, but all NFL players, that, you know, we're not finna do this NBA spit where, you know, you're controlling the whole market and economy of a city, and you can just request a trade whenever you want to and try to, you know, bring a franchise to his knees. Like, you're gonna think twice about it before you decide, like, oh, I just won out after I signed my big contract. So that's what I think is a huge possibility of it. I'm not saying that's what it is, but if that is what it is, I hope that, you know, Watson, I mean, he already has to take that hit. He'll never get his good guy image back, but I feel like that's at the bare minimum that he can do, at least to try to somewhat, you know, start to get his reputation back, even though he'll never fully get it.
And even now, during this time, he's still giving back to the Houston community.
It is a development thing, and, like, especially like with, there's no quote unquote hardcore evidence or anything like that. I mean, at the end of the day, people got to realize this is ultimately a he said she said type thing, or he said or he did she did type situation, and we weren't in those rooms. We weren't, you know, behind the scenes, or what the conversation was privately or anything like that. So, I mean, that's what it boils down to. Obviously, you have to take something like this extremely seriously. And if he can prove himself completely innocent of all these cases, which I think that is a mountain in of itself from his point of view, that'd be crazy. And, you know, like, let's just see, like, regardless civil or criminal, let's just see justice get served either way. Because if he did this to any of these women, it's a problem, like, just straight up and everything like that. But right now, it ain't no damning evidence, because ain't no videos, ain't no pictures, ain't no damning evidence where you like, yeah, he did that shit.
There wasn't enough evidence to convince a jury to bring forth charges. So.
Right. So let's see what happens with these civil cases developing. You know, and then you got to think about it like this. Hopefully he didn't do this shit. And then at the same time, if he turned out to do this shit, then why are they lying? And it's fucked up that they are lying. But if he did do this shit, he needs to be brought to justice.
Yeah. I agree with that completely. Like you said,
But all right, we're gonna put a button on it here, man.
What the hell is Isaiah wearing?
But yeah, man, we'll end it off on that note. Thank all my brothers for pulling up, man. This is episode 14 of the All Grind Sports Show. Y'all can check us out on all directories, on whatever your go-to is. Just type in All Grind Sports, YouTube, All Grind Sports, and we will see you guys at the conclusion of the finals. And I know basketball is almost over, but I can't wait for the summer because we got many great off-season topics that we're going to get into for both sports and as well as baseball going at the time. And we're gonna keep this train going, and we got a lot planned. And
Go Dodgers.
That's pretty much it, man. Yep.
Fuck
Dodgers.
Dan Snyder.
Go
Fuck
Lakers.
Dan Snyder.
Go Rams.
Go Dodgers.
Champs, baby. And we'll see y'all after the finals and see how these picks go. Peace out, y'all.
Go Dodgers.
Go
Yeah.
Cleveland.